Hello? Am I live? You refresh this. Hello, hello. I hope my internet does not die this stream, because my internet was having mad problems earlier. Hello, hello. It's not even loading, bro. What? Bro, my internet, please. Dude, it still hasn't loaded. My kbps is like super low as well. Fuck, I don't want to like stop stream because I'm gonna have to like re-put this up. Hello? I can't even load my own stream. My internet's dying. My chat disconnected. Hello? Hello? I'm gonna disconnect my internet and then reconnect it. Hello? Okay, we should be back. Hopefully. Okay, I'm able to load it now. Alright. Good thing I fixed that. Okay, time to wait for like 3 more minutes, and then I'll start reading. This is the final stream for this story. Alright, let's low-key just get started. Dude, it's... Wait, was it like 3 weeks since the last story? I like sort of remember what happened. Because I've been really busy. So I don't really remember what happened that much, but I remember the end. I remember we like infiltrated some... I guess some like basement thing, and then Subaru was like founded like the Nico Media company thing or whatever. I don't remember it completely, but I do remember the squad and Sensei invaded a basement. Mine got like fucked up by those, what was it, like those like purple people with halos, and that's all I remember. In the middle, I can't tell you what happened. Let's go more story. Yeah, it's been, dude, this has taken over the course of like a month and a half, and I'm finally happy that we get to finish this. All right. Alright, so wait, I want to see all the chapters. Sights Beyond the Boundary, Saying Goodbye to Yesterday, and Ecclesia for Those Who Don't Disappear. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to touch on to the gate, that gate thing, and then... Yeah, with Subaru and the squad, because I know they infiltrated that basement thing after Subaru founded the Nico Media squad or company or whatever it's called, and then they're in like some library in a basement. Yeah, I think I said that already like 3 times, but okay, let's start. Our Own Hatred. I'm just glad that we have an Arius story and we're finishing it off, because I was like so surprised when they released volume 6, or I guess teased volume 6 and then released it, bro. Because Arius, in my opinion, I'd say they have one of the best stories in this game because of how like complex you could like relate their lore to. So I'm just glad we're finishing this off. And we got more Arius students. I do hope we get more, or alts as well, because I have like the school I have the most books in is Arius, which is like, yeah, it makes sense because I barely level up my Arius students. I think the only person I like leveled up is like Swimsuit Hiyori, but I had to use her for like an event. Aljonio, I haven't read this. I read parts 1 and 2 in JP and life got busy. Alright, thank you. I do apologize if I do stutter a lot, because I don't want to say I have dyslexia, but honestly, I'm like really bad at like reading like on the screen. Especially when I like read my video scripts, it takes a while because I'm really bad at reading like stuff, so I had to do like multiple takes. But yeah, if ever you want to click off, I understand. I'm just glad that we have this to read. Oh yeah, this is Porta Patches. I'm pretty sure this is the gate. Alright, let's just start. Oh, it's the Nico Media troop. I still don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. Wait, okay. I have to say, I'm surprised. I didn't expect you to come all the way to Porta Patches. It's my solemn duty to fetch away runaway students. Me? A runaway? You know, some people might not like what that implies. Our home is right here, in Arius. How can I be a runaway when I've never left our home? A student is refusing to come to school. I had to come. I do remember that happening. Oh yeah, and Maya got separated. I totally forgot about Maya. I'm so sorry. I hope they release her soon. We never asked you to teach us in the first place. What is a student exactly? You can't be a student without studying too. You mean without studying according to your methods and teachings, right? Arius will study according to Arius's methods and teachings. Or are you trying to force Trinity's way of life and studying onto Arius? Come to think of it, they still haven't taken the exam, have they? I wonder if they will in this chapter. You look so affronted, as if to say, I never said anything like that. Maybe not in so many words, however. I can understand these things now, for whatever reason. At least, I can see what's happening inside Arius and around us. To begin with, I'm not even fond with the name Arius Satellite School. Satellite implies that we're a subsidiary to another entity. So, pop quiz time, Sensei. I wonder what answer you'll come up with. Tell me something. About the day Trinity set foot in Arius for the first time in centuries. The CG's still badass though. I'm sorry Subaru, but this is like so badass. I want to see this animated, low-key. The day Misoto Mika, Beatrice, and the squad decided to change their fates on a whim. Yes, they changed their fates at the cost of every other Arius student's free will. Why is that you so meticulously cared for Misoto Mika and the squad, while you neglected the Arius students who remained here? I guess that does kind of make sense. I immediately flash back to a conversation that I had that day. I'm sorry to say this, but Sensei, we are formally requesting that you step away from the Arius Satellite School issue. Yes, this particular matter is one of Trinity's doing, so it must be Trinity's responsibility as well. Truly, we're deeply ashamed to have had you clean up our mess. As the acting representative of the Pater faction, and as the acting representative of the Sanctus faction. Hello TGR. We would like to sincerely apologize. Mika is still the official representative of the Pater faction, but she will naturally need to step down from her position as for an undetermined amount of time. As you well know, she must resume her halted hearing. Seiya did participate in the recent Arius operation. However, she is not fully recovered and will need to rest for some time. Okay, so this is like sometime in the past. Considering Seiya's condition. Considering these circumstances, this is the collective stance of the Pater and Sanctus factions as of now. Nagisa's Phileas faction may hold a different opinion, but the Tea Party decisions are made by a majority vote. Especially on matters this critical to the Academy, no single faction can ignore the majority opinion of others. So please, Sensei, trust in us to resolve our own issues. We only ask that you give us a little more time. Naturally, your presence will be a welcome one. This entire process would surely move along quickly, efficiently, and justly. But how will we students ever grow if we let adults do the difficult work for us? I didn't think Seiya's party would be also shitty. I mean, Trinity is like a fucking political like mess, if I recall. It also doesn't help knowing that Seiya spent a lot of her money on a yacht and a lot of other things too. I see. What? Don't be so surprised. Weren't you listening? I have a rough understanding of anything that happens in Arius. But you're quite naive, Sensei. Or maybe too trusting? Your trust in Trinity's upper ranks was misplaced. The acting representatives of the Sanctus and Pater factions. They wasted no time filling the hole when the actual leaders couldn't serve. Do you really think they could have done that so quickly with all of Trinity's red tape, without any political backing? No matter how much they try to deny it, Trinity's upper ranks are still a den of vipers. Fine. If that's how it was, then your responsibility could be minimal, maybe even non-existent. But that changes nothing. It doesn't change the fact that Arius hasn't taken a single step out of our rotting pit of hell since that day. You should be more careful, Sensei. In your current position, if a student with malice really wanted to deceive you, you'd hardly be able to escape their trap. There's this thing I think about sometimes. When some Arius students finally gathered their courage and managed to step out into the world, only to return even more damaged. When they couldn't find anywhere to fit in, or when they couldn't endure the judgmental glares anymore, they fell into despair, saying they'll go back to the only life they knew. I guess that is basically just what Maya experienced. When they realized there was nowhere else in the world Arius students belonged. If Arius students had not been exiled from Trinity, what kind of lives could we have lived? Do you ever think about that too, Sensei? Or have you been too busy with other schools to spare even a thought for Arius? Dude, Sensei's like carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, bro. Literally traveling between schools like every day to get into like misadventures and like shit like this too. It's Blue Archive though, so I'm not like complaining. I just think it's really funny that we can go from like a really happy festival to like this. Or yeah. The present is a structure built atop the foundation of the past. No present exists independent of what came before. Some say this hatred is not ours to bear, but I must say, I disagree with them. The Arius of today is still paying the consequences of her past, and that alone binds us to Arius in every way possible. You talk of studying. What makes someone a student? Going to school and studying? Look around. This right here is my response. Porta Patches and everything recorded here, that is what we should study. That's a student's duty, right? To study. Then kudos to me. I came here to fulfill that duty. And if you try to say that this isn't studying, then I can't help but wonder if a true educator would discriminate against and deny ways of learning that aren't approved by them. Hanako was right. Yeah, I do remember in Volume 3, they wanted Hanako to join the ranks of like the Tea Party, but it totally makes sense why her grades tanked, because she just didn't want to like deal with any of that. I know before she was like a straight A fucking student, which is, yeah, Hanako's character is really interesting. I need to, you know, the event that just got immortalized? I want to read that because I never read that before. The sins of one generation are inherited by the next. It is not something to be argued. It is a simple truth. How can one seek to reap the benefits of their past while attempting to disregard its sins? If you intend to reject the sins of your past, then you must also reject everything else to do with that past. The knowledge, wisdom, legacy, material wealth, and every right and authority you exercise today. The claim that the things that benefit you while denying the sins committed to attain them, from Arius' perspective, is nothing but a nauseating hypocrisy. I understand why you refrained from further intervention in Arius, because at that time, you accepted Trinity and their ways. There is nothing to forgive in that regard. I see no sin in what you did. However, you shouldn't then allow Arius to live as we do. Just as Trinity has its way, so does Arius. Surely you see how unfair it'd be to accept one, but not the other. We don't fit in. Life outside may look enticing, but there's no place for Arius in that world. Just ask the many Arius students who returned because they couldn't adapt to it. I took those students in and showed them a path forward, the Arius way. We don't need exams or studying. We'll live the way we've always lived. So at this point, there's only one thing I need from you. Leave Arius quietly, and take the squad with you. That's all you have to do, and I won't let anyone harm any of you. The Angels of Revelation, just leave that to us. You can take my word for it. Knowing Sensei, this is gonna turn up being like, oh yeah, Sensei wants to help because they can't leave Subaru alone. To just like have that on her shoulders. I can handle the Trumpeting Angels at the very least. Trumpeting Angels? You picked up on that name quickly, didn't you? You do live up to your name, Sensei. When it comes to your students, you don't miss a beat. I wonder if the ep name, Our Own Hatred, is a callback to hatred that isn't our own. And ep... Volume 3, Chapter 3. I don't know what happened in that episode, because I typically see episode as like numbers. Since it was never meant to solve this. I mean, if I recall correctly, what was Sensei supposed to solve? It was literally just nothing but the exam, am I correct? This just happened out of nowhere. It was just like to try to get them to do the exam. You do live up to your name, Sensei. When it comes to your students, you don't miss a beat. In that case, I trust you'll also understand what I meant when I said I live in the Arius way. Alright, the exit is this way. The squad lingering behind you can head out along this path too. Get the kids to take a test. I know, that was literally it. And then we don't even know. No, we know the reason these angels are here. It's probably because of like porta patches or some bullshit. Right? Please, don't ever come back here again. Thanks for everything until now. All of you. See you. The Arius way, you said. Saori, do you still have something left to say? I'll hear you out. If you're thinking of using this as a pretext to come back to Arius, you're only making trouble for both sides. I have no final words left for you, just a question. It's about this Arius way you keep talking about. Yarp? Okay. What lies ahead of it? To be continued. In spite of everything. Also, I forgot that I had this on my overlay. Is K's not blocking anything, right? Yeah, I don't think it is. Okay. What lies ahead of it? Since we've already started talking about the past, let's go a little further down in memory lane. They say clinging to old memories is a sign of age and decline. Are you already that far gone? You? Hello, Comrade Wyvern. Maybe so. I've been feeling a little duller lately. Though it's a bit rude to be speaking this way in front of Sensei. But I gained a lot in exchange. It reminds me of an old story. Do you remember that one about the harsh drill instructor and the kind centurion? Of course, they're practically essential archetypes in running any organization. But you're not about to claim you were the kind centurion, are you? Hardly. By any measure, I was the harsh instructor. If anyone was the kind centurion, it was you. People can only live the way they know how. Right. Not that any of it matters anymore, but the squad members were each handpicked for their own reason. As their leader, I received the worst end of the stick in terms of training. I think I kind of noticed that. Okay, just existing, yeah. And in the end, I continued that cycle. I turned around and treated others exactly how I'd been treated. Oh my god. Dude, Volume 3 is so good, bro. You guys should watch my Ozusa video. Looking back, I was truly a fool. There's probably a reference to some myth I've never heard of again. Yeah, same. I like noticed there's probably a lot of those in Blue Archive, but I just like probably don't know about them because I don't read too much about like myths. I just come across some in passing, and that's why I get like some references, but not all of them. But I've never heard of like the strict instructor and like the centurion or whatever that is. I don't know what that's referencing at all. Are you still beating yourself up about stuff like that? Honestly, I never thought I'd be the one comforting you here. People really do live exactly they know how they know. I used to think the same. Before I left Arius, that was. What are you saying now? It's not everybody, but people's lifestyles do generally tend to affect the way of thinking, which in turn pushes them further into that lifestyle. So, from that perspective, your view isn't wrong. There are other options. People can think and live the way they choose. That is the most important thing I've heard since leaving. Would you get to the point? I know everything you're feeling right now. I felt the same way in your position. You gathered and guided lost students, gave them a reason to live again. It slowly gave you the motivation to keep on pushing. But tell me, what are you pushing towards? What is at the end of your Arius way? We both know the answer to that. You'll be left with just hatred and rage. There's nothing else. It's meaningless. Nothing remains. That is the inevitable end of the path. Had I stayed in Arius, had I never experienced more of the world, if I'd never met Sensei, I would be standing exactly where you are now. I'd still be playing the harsh instructor, denying everything beyond what I'd been taught. I would still be harboring what I thought was our hatred in my heart. Damn, that's a really good lesson, bro. And now you're coming back to say that our way of life was wrong all along? No. There's no right or wrong when it comes to these things. I still believe that. That's facts. We wanted you to study the outside world a little bit, to broaden your horizons a little. It can help sometimes, then make whatever decision you want. That's facts. Perspectives aren't set in stone as they seem. If people who know nothing, like those Trinity girls, as you put it, said something like this, it'd probably sound like the empty prattle of naive optimists, full of pretense and hypocrisy. Yo, low-key, I wanna like screenshot this, bro. This is... Yo. It'd probably sound like the empty prattle of naive optimists, full of pretense and hypocrisy. But at the very least, I think the squad and I have earned the right to speak on the subject, if only a little. We rolled around in the same gutter after all. Saudi's speaking facts, bro. I never liked reckless optimists either. To be honest, I hated them with everything I had. They're the type to avert their eyes from all the horrific things happening in this world. Without knowing anything, they preach their beliefs and force them down your throat. But not all of them are like that, actually. Yeah, the fire writing gif? That's literally what I'm like thinking of right now. Knowing how it's Arius stuff, it's probably Bible. Yeah. I think Matthew, 8:5-13, where a strict centurion asks Jesus to heal his servants. Jesus is impressed by his humility, I think. I could probably... I'll probably look into that later, because this volume seems really likely to get a video from me. I just need to finish reading it, that's the thing. Because I don't like reviewing things until I finish reading all of it. Or like analyzing stuff. But I'll keep that in mind. From what I remember, there's one line in text in this chapter that got goofed up. Okay, I'll remember that. God, I love this story so much. Bro, same. Infinite chances. It was merely a flesh wound. Despite knowing horrible things happen in this world, and even while accepting that sometimes in this world can be cruel and ugly, it's the flower. There are still people who never waver and never give up. Bro, what? Oh my god. No, because if you remember, this flower is supposed to represent Azusa in a way, you know? The flower that bloomed through concrete. I don't know about you, but seeing something like that, it convinced me through and through. It's a phrase people don't use as much anymore. But the phrase "in spite of everything" has grown on me. Yo! Yo! Oh, so you're just wise now. I'd hardly start bragging about my life if I were you. The moment you leave Arius, you'll be back to being a fugitive, always running away from the possibility of arrest. But when I was reading this volume, there was a lot of references to the Bible. Like, I studied that stuff, man. I just better drop the scripture left and right. That's crazy. That's good though. I always like references to like text and stuff that, of course, schools are based off on. Well, that squad, and I should become that flower. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! The moment you... Okay, I read this. Yeah, you're right. So I'm going to stop now. Huh? What? The four of us have discussed it already. Yeah, what she said. Okay, Misaki. Whatever you say, Saudi. I don't even need to try to read your mind. You're too predictable. Writers, there's an extra space between this text. I'm gonna quit the game now. I can't believe you would overlook this. Sorry, Sensei. We meant to tell you when the time was right, but it never worked out. That's not what matters. Are you really planning on turning yourselves in? Yes. Once this is all over, that's what we intend to do. More than anything, I'm tired. I've had enough of this. I've been living in the shadows for too long. I've never been able to stand proudly under the open sky. Did you forget? You're all terrorists. Okay, Subaru. What you did was clearly an act of terrorism carried out with malice. Are you seriously trying to tell me you don't know what kind of sentence you'll get? We know, but that's okay too. Wait, what the? Wait, that's crazy. That's okay too. We'd rather have it that way. I need to pay the price for what I've done. Oh my god! I'm done running away from my past. Don't worry, the remaining Arius students will be fine. I intend to say I was the mastermind and instigator. And to be honest, that's true to an extent. So I'm sure you too. What exactly are you saying to me, Jomai Saudi? What? I asked what you're saying to me right now. Is it Control F? To find the mistakes? Yeah. I mean, can you even Control F what's it called? Can you even Control F a space like that? I did not even know you could do that. Are we so sheltered they don't know? Yeah. Actually, don't answer. I don't even need to try to read your mind. You're too predictable. You're going to turn yourself in? You don't want to run anymore? You want to pretend and be some goody two-shoes now? Just bury everything and pretend it never happened? Or should I regard you as some enlightened sage now? Are you looking down your nose at us, acting if nothing in the world matters anymore? Don't make me laugh. Unless you know every single thing in this world has to offer, then drop this high and mighty act. Don't look down on Arius like it's yours, acting like you know the very meaning of life. The way you're acting is exactly the same as those despicable Trinity brats. I don't want to hear another word out of you. Cut the bullshit. Wait, you're allowed to say that? Nothing has changed. Nothing is different. Our lives are still happening right now. Wait guys, you know how there's like a PG version of Blue Archive? Like, I think it's on the App Store. I don't have an Apple phone, but I know there's like another version because they had to like censor out Arius in Volume 2. I wonder if they like changed the text too here. I have no clue. Look around. Do things look different? Is Arius all fixed up now? I guess this game is technically for adults. Yeah, that makes sense. But there's like another version, that's what I'm saying. There's like another version of Blue Archive. I'm just like wondering if they censor like anything else. Like, do they strip down the text and stuff? Because if like kids are like reading this story, like what happens? Like, do they just keep bullshit there? Alright, it's all just ruins. On the inside, it's rotting even more than before. You know nothing of what Arius, of what we went through after Madame disappeared. How dare you try to speak with authority? All this time, none of you spared us a single thought. Not you, not the squad, not even Sensei. I was the one who kept guard over Arius. Over our home. We did. Not you. Not the squad. You threw away all your responsibilities and ran off to play house when we needed you the most. Subaru, I never meant to claim anything so grand. The sage? I don't know anything. I still haven't I haven't done anything to deserve that. I just simply... After that day, I remember the first sky I ever saw. It was so blue. And that was also the first time I could really feel it. I thought, maybe the world around me has always been there since long, long ago. The eye is not satisfied with just a sight, nor the ear just fulfilled with just hearing. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. In this universe, there's no such thing as new. Happiness, pain, pride, and humility, anger, and even hatred. Truly. Vanitas vanitatum, all is in vain. I just felt for the first time that the rest of my life was too precious to waste. How dare you speak like that? You betrayed us. Abandoned us. Don't you ever say that again. Damn. Your lives are so very precious. What about us here in Arius? What about me, who stayed to protect the nest, for the sake of those who remained? Oh, I didn't even get to read that, bro. And would return. Subaru reminds me of Blanche de Bois. I don't know who that is, but I can search them up right now. It's a fictional character. I'll look into it after the stream. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. It's found in Ecclesiastes 1:8. Yeah, Arius is really heavy on like Bible references, which is why I really like it. Did I read that? I'm sorry if I didn't read that. Can't just make the past disappear. Subaru? The past never just vanishes. It clings on. It proves the present. This is Portapaches. The entire history of Arius Satellite School converges within this place. Within me. In the end, the most important thing in this world is yourself. When you die, the world dies with you. If that's so, then each person's way of life is very proof of existence. Of their world. No one will take responsibility for your life or live it in your place. That's why I stripped doubt away from the students. So that no matter what happens, they can go on living, unafraid. It was like FNAF, like, cut. Madame was wrong for what she did. That's the honest truth. But not everything she left behind was wrong. Nothing happens without meaning. Events gain meaning simply by happening. So there can be no such thing as meaningless suffering. And so, if there's no meaningless suffering, there can be no such thing as a meaningless past. I can kind of get where she's coming from, though. Like, I get it. Is anyone else getting a little weirded out right now? Hiyori, thank you. What the fuck? Sensei, get behind us! Did Tsuru just turn into that thing? You pushed her too far, leader. I wasn't trying to provoke her. I really wasn't. Wait. I don't know anything yet. But does that mean these trumpet angels are like past students of Arius? Yes, yes. We can discuss that later, Sao. Right now. That's Subaru, bro. When the seventh angel sounds a trumpet, those who destroy the earth and those who are false, and those who take thy name in vain, their time of destruction will finally come. Okay, sorry, I was trying not to laugh, seeing Rage baited so hard she became an angel. Yeah. I think that angel design is really cool, though. I think we need to deal with the urgent matter at hand. trumpeting angel. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, full squad. I forgot we were on like the 7th angel, and then look, I forgot what was gonna happen after, but please try to remind me. No, there's no other students. Is this like talking about what I said about like other students being turned into angels, or like past students? Oh, yo, what the heck? You already do something. Yo, did I miss that? Yo, I missed that. Oh shit. I'm gonna get lore dumped after the battle. Okay. Yori, you're our only hope, bro. Yo, what the? Oh, GG. Mandatory lose. Yeah, I know. Oh, see what's hard? Yeah. This you take from thy name in vain. She's quoting the Revelations. Basically at the end of the world and the 7 angels. Go. Saudi. Wait, are like the 7 angels referencing like the 7 angels in the Bible? I can't be sure. Saudi! Correct, this is only affecting Subaru as far as we know? Okay. I'm fine, just a scratch. Doesn't look that way to me, if you say so, leader. But seriously, what do we do about this? We never fought, let alone be in anything like that before. This one's on a completely different level too. Huh? A trumpet? The one you've been talking about? Yeah, that's it, but the sky suddenly got really dark? It was broad daylight just a second ago. What's happening? Yeah, the 7 angels are literally a reference to the 7 angels in the Bible? Okay. So it's literally just like linear interpretation. Why is it nighttime all of a sudden? I know this. I read it in the scriptures. A third of the sun was struck, a third of the moon, and a third of the stars. So that turned a third of them. Oh wait, so that a third of them turned dark. Okay. And a third of the day was without light, and also a third of the night. That's why they're so panicky. This event can end the world. 7 angels, bowls, and trumpets. Okay. And then the skull emoji and the trumpet. 6-7, 6-1. The trumpet. It's the trumpet. That makes 6. That's weird. Why are you hearing it again? You're right. At this rate, it won't be 7 trumpets. It'll be like 14. Yo, isn't that like really dangerous? Why'd it get all dark? What's going on? Stop, Subaru. What are you thinking? What happened to you? Dude, the angel design is so cool, bro. Kind of obvious, but it doesn't look like she can hear you, leader. Maya, you're still here! You like gumdrop. Subaru! Subaru! What is this? How are you here? Average Arius incident. Yeah, it is really her. What do you mean? She's been here all along. Here. With us. Why couldn't you see before? Why? Because you never tried looking. Isn't that right, Subaru? Or maybe, now that you've become a phenomenon, we should call you the trumpeting angel. Or was it because... Maya was on the other side and she could hear the trumpet, but Subaru couldn't hear the trumpet? Atsuko? What's going on? I was only speculating before, but now I'm certain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything from the beginning. And under these circumstances, let me make one thing very clear. You are not the only one here who is of Arius, Subaru. Blood. Oh, wait, we finally get like lore about this. Oh my god. Are they going to try to reach out to Subaru like Hoshino? I don't know. We don't know yet. Let me drink some water real quick. Royal blood. Special blood. A special lineage. For as long as I remember, I was placed on an imaginary pedestal for this one. Intangible thing. To me, it meant nothing. After all, I was treated like trash all the same. The more special I was, the more restrictions I had. The more things I couldn't speak of. Thank you, Sao Sao. I was able to endure because of you. Thank you, me. Our meeting is what finally allowed me to be myself. Oh my god, this CG is so adorable. I love this one. Wait, the only time I've ever seen this was like in 4th PV. I didn't know that's like actually in game. Misaki and Hiyori too. Aren't they just so adorable, bro? Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, look at Hime, bro. That you, yeah. Thank you, me. If not for each one of you, I would have remained a voiceless doll, a sacrifice. My entire life would have been spent as someone else's symbol. Did learning the mysteries of Arius make you feel powerful? Did you graze the paths with what lies sleeping under this land and believe you were unstoppable? I think it's also in Volume 3. Okay, thinking about it now, probably is in Volume 3, but I think I remember it in Volume F as well. Too bad for you, that amount of knowledge. It was my birthright, before it was even a thought in your mind. I love how they're the only ones with colors compared to the background. I know, right? Like, I wish we had more, like, students in Arius, because we only see, like, the mobs, and that's it. And before, like, the other mobs, you can't even, like, see their face. And Misaki holding out the Saudi instead in it, yeah. It also shows up on Volume F, Chapter 3. Yeah, I remember, that's what I was remembering, yeah. Because I know they showed, like, a huge cutscene of CGs, until something happened. I can't recall what. But at least now, I can be certain of one thing. The Angels of Revelation were merely a phenomenon brought about it by Kakeshi Subaru. Kakehashi Subaru, not Kakeshi. You weren't even aware what you'd done at first, correct? Without realizing it, you summoned them. I hope you're not too disappointed. This isn't the trumpeting angel of the scriptures. There was a chance, however, this phenomenon could have transcended into the true 7 trumpeting angels. If you could only have been a flawless judge. A flawless judge? Like I said, you're not the only one of Arius here. You're not the sole keeper of Arius' secrets. Thus, revelation, so to speak, has been mine since long ago. I was simply forbidden to speak of it. I still am. It is what it is to carry the royal blood of Arius. I wonder how they would make Maya playable, maybe through event? That's probably what I'm thinking. There's no way they're adding like a chapter 4 to this if I know this is like already concluded. And this is like the finale. Even so, I should thank you, Subaru. I can speak a bit more freely now since you've exposed a part of it. It is rather refreshing. Do you know how suffocating it can be to be the only one in the room to know something? So what exactly is it, Atsuko? Before us, that angel-shaped thing. Simply put, it is a phenomenon. The manifestation of Arius' energy and emotions. I told you a while ago, remember? That Arius has become a land where the inexplicable happens. Oh. There was always something in Arius. Lament, grudge, resentment, rage, resignation. This place is where all of that comes together. One way or another, Arius' leadership wanted to bring out the end of the world. I'll be honest, Sensei. That's exactly it. A neglected child will set fire to the village, just to feel the warmth of the flames. To someone who has nothing left to lose, the end of the world might even feel like salvation. Are we spitting facts? It's so funny that she made it into this volume though. I guess it makes sense in the context though. You said it'd also be possible with a flawless judge, right? Yes, whatever was simmering beneath the surface in Arius was powerful enough to make that happen. At the very least, it was enough to pay some kind of result back to Trinity. If, literally, Subaru had been flawless. So you're saying there was some kind of flaw? There was. And that flaw was this child. What? You could speak? It seems you finally understand. The moment you abandoned this child, there was no longer any justification for your actions. It would have been better if you had used yourself as a medium to construct this phenomenon. Instead, you chose of your own will to become the trumpeting angel. I understand. You and all those who remain in Arius must have so fervently desired to play the role of judge. There was an intrinsic issue, however. A judge must be flawless. Whoever digs a hole and scoops it out falls into the pit they have made. You remember that verse, don't you? If nothing else, if only Maya had. If even you hadn't sought out Sensei, you still had the potential to become a judge. Don't abandon me. Oh, this is like so sad to see. This is last chapter. Subaru? I heard a faint voice. Could it be, maybe? Hiyori? If you have something you'd like to say, you can say it, Maya. That's why we came all this way, right? Yes, thank you, Hiyori. Subaru. There's something I wanted to tell you for a long time now. It's okay, Subaru. Everything is okay. I definitely don't understand everything, but I think I understand you pretty well, Subaru. You, the squad, and everyone in Arius. And you. Me. I really like all of you. So I don't want Arius to disappear. I want Arius to become a better school. So what I'm trying to say is... So, please help me, Subaru. Is this ReZero now? I really, really love when you play the harmonica. Hiyori and Maya prevails. They're a good duo. Oh my god, wait, it's this! I remember hearing this OST, because the OST channel spoiled it to me. Harmonica 2. 2? Was there a Harmonica 1? I thought you might have dropped this, so I picked it up. What does that say? What's this Vanitas? Whoa. This looks like vaguely Chinese, bro. Like, this looks like number 5 in Chinese, kind of. Oh, it's not because I wanted you to play it right at this moment. That'd be asking for a bit much, even I know that. But I'd love to hear it again someday. Just like back then, I want to hear you play again. This isn't what I wanted. First chapter? Oh, okay. Makes sense. You mustn't look away from your responsibilities. I should have known better. She's gone! Subaru! We have to go after her. For now, she shouldn't be able to leave the Arius school grounds. Isn't Arius like huge though? Hello? What's going on? Sensei? The third angel just showed up! But, how do I explain this? The third one did show up, but as soon as it did, the other two disappeared. It was like, the third one absorbed them? I don't know. I thought I saw someone inside the angel for a second, but it was just a split second. I know this sounds totally crazy, but I thought it looked like Subaru! Sensei? Right, that confirms it. Thanks everyone. Call me if anything happens. Understood. The sky I see from here is so overcast. But in Saudi's memories just now. I see. Saudi. So this is what the sky looked like to you. How convenient. The scenery in Arius stayed exactly the same. And we, who lived there, did too. In a sediment basin, everything flows up, piles up, and is forgotten. Arius was a sediment basin. Maybe not at first, but that's what it became, eventually. The world abandoned Arius, and then chose to forget about us. No, even that's too generous an assessment. Humanity has a tendency to sweep cumbersome things under the rug when they think no one is looking. Then they'll stride off proudly in directions previously unthinkable. But who remembers those who were left in the wake? Who will hold on to the memories of the forgotten? Who will leave behind a murmur of those voices that can't be heard? Alright, play your Oh, right, play your harmonica, Subaru. The harmonica. Playing my harmonica in these ruins, pretending to be lost in her feelings. Maybe we've outgrown that a little. I also... Please stop. Since you're finally back, please, I'm begging you, just stop. I really, really want to hear you play. Do you regret it? Atsuko. It's okay. We were the same. But Arius, the things Trinity has done to us. Yes, we can't just let that go. In spite of that, isn't it a bit unfair to torture yourself to this extent over it? Do you remember this line? Let's get Mina here and have the duet? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm having chills right now. Oh my god, Maya. It's hard for you to kick against the goods. Let's do this together. Stop trying to shoulder everything yourself. Now, after all this time? Yes, after all this time. If you're honest about it, Sensei will definitely help you. Oh, along the way, we may need to take a vacation to the Corrections Bureau, so I'll count on you to take care of Arius, okay? No. No, I can't do that. I just can't. Arius just can't accept it. As you said, that kind of place... Wait, that's the kind of place this land has become. Someone needs to pay the price for what's happened to us. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we need justice. And I am not suggesting we don't. You've become consumed in the vortex of your own thoughts. No one will get through you like this. But we're all that one way too, and once... Fuck. Once, and Arius has just a thing for times like this. Pardon? Vacation. I know, right? It is hard for you to kick against the goods is a phrase spoken to Jesus by Saul, later Paul, in the road of Damascus, Acts 26:14. Yeah, thank you for like noting that though. Like I definitely want to look into this later. Why don't we have a little talk the Arius way? Atsuko, are you okay? You looked as if you were praying. Yeah, I'm fine. I just had a little call to answer. You took a call? I don't really know, but something along those lines? Something along those lines. Then, Sensei. What? Will you help us wake up our senior? She seems to have lost her way in a dream, causing her to oversleep. We'll handle it the Arius way, of course. What do you need from me? Just do what you've always done for us, Sensei. Maya, could I count on you to help as well, please? Yeah, count me in. For Subaru and Sensei. I can do it. Alright, let's do it. That seemed like a saying from the Bible. Atsuko, our sweet little Christ surrogate. Yo. Dude, oh my god, this animation is sick. No sound though. No, we got this time, right? Yo, clutch up for us, Hiyori? Yo! We got the whole squad, bro. I guess we have the whole squad and then plus Arius, yeah. I mean, like, we have, like, more people. Yo, we dying. Wait, does Maya have a chibi sprite yet? If she does, it would be so cute. I don't think she does. Good old Arius, I know, dude. He's so good with the OST, bro. I feel like I can't overstate that enough, bro. It's just this game definitely has like the best OST. I missed again, I think. Yeah. Arius students spent all their budget on grenade launchers and miniguns. Bro, I know, right? I mean, this person's using like a SMG, I think. Not that I've seen. I can like picture it in my head though. I can picture the Maya chibi. Dude, imagine picking Maya up in like the lobby screen or the formation screen. That would be so cute. They still need to give like a screen, or not like a screen, like an animation to a lot of students. To special students specifically. You're Joe Maya Saudi. I've heard your name a lot, especially as the leader of the Arius squad. As fellow first years, let's do our best to complete our mission together. Kakehashi Subaru, was it? I've been briefed. What is this? To be fair, someone said after B disappeared, there were a bunch of random weapons. That was the day. The day I first met Joe Maya Saudi on a mission. When we were both first years, I found her to be a cold, unapproachable peer. Should we go over the plan before we begin the operation? Here, I finished already. Review it. Okay. Is there a problem? Shouldn't we start with reviewing the basics before we get started on any plans? You know, like disclosing our strengths, weaknesses, specialties, procedures. Look, if you don't think you can keep up, go home. I can't do this alone. Are you always like this, even with the squad? No, not with the squad. Everyone knows their rules. Are you going to try to tell me that you're being considerate right now? I am. I see. Nah, I guess so. I guess Hiyori was part of... Oh, no, not Hiyori. I guess Atsuko was part of the squad before they were even, like, part of, like... I guess, like, high school grading. Because there's, like, first year, second year, third year. And then we know that there is a existence of secondary and primary school. Explain yourself, Saudi. And that also explains the CG. Yeah, I'm going off about nothing right now. There's nothing to explain. I did what was necessary to complete the mission. To Joe Maya Saudi, anything outside of the squad seemed irrelevant. When she had worked with anyone else, it was uncomfortable and frustrating. I was one of the few, maybe the only person who could tolerate her. It was necessary to use me as a bait and empty an entire artillery barrage on me. At least try to act like you have a brain. Those kinds of things won't fly now that we're second years. It was the fastest way to complete this mission. A mission's virtues are strength, victory, and swift execution. Failure is a sin. So everything else is just collateral damage? If I recall correctly, though, Atsuko is a first year and these two are... Or the rest of them I guess, are your second years? And I think Maya should be a first year. I don't know if it was stated at all. But she gives out that energy, that's all I'm gonna say. Looks like we're finally communicating. That's not what I meant. Saudi? You didn't get promoted? Oh, that's just what happened. Looking back, that'd likely been Madame's attention from the beginning. The Madame, everything except the squad, no, everything except Hakari Atsuko, was just a tool. She probably wanted us to use Saudi as leverage in one way or another. It's really ironic because literally Atsuko was the most powerful tool out of all of them that she saw. And for some reason, that made me angrier than I expected. It was how I felt every time I saw the children suffering in Arius. You're not bothered? You don't want to graduate to your third year? Does it matter? If I'm a second year or a third year? I have one more year as leader of the squad at least. There are benefits as well. It really is about the squad with you, Saudi. Is there anything wrong with that? No, nothing. Well then, I'll go on ahead and enjoy being a lone upperclassman. Best of luck to you. About that. Yes? The underclassmen seem to rely on you more, Subaru. Thanks. Exactly. That made me realize I could never fill the role you've taken on. I believe I fit best as an instructor. So you mean I'm supposed to take care of all the students after you break them in training? So that would be a crazy hell diver. I can kind of see it. You're always quick to understand my point. Thank you. No, you're missing my point entirely. Still, when I think about it, no matter the situation, Jo Maya Saudi never changed. I thought she was just incapable of it. Saudi got held back because of Beatrice? Yeah, that basically answered my question, though. Whoa. That was barely a change, bruh. A lot of implications about survival in Arius. Are you awake now? Where am I? A place you called Porta Patches. So we never moved. That's crazy. We stayed in the same place for like 7 episodes already? How long was I unconscious? About 10 seconds? I see. Is it over, Sensei? I think that's my question, actually. I see. So, you're wondering which one I am? I think it's over. Yes, everything is over. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I forced my stubborn ideals down everyone's throats. And after doing all that, damn, I looked around and then sat beside her. Let me drink water real quick. I decided to wait until her crying settled. Why aren't you saying anything? You don't know what to say? I think that's my line. It hurts, doesn't it? What was I even trying to do? You were trying to protect Arius. And look at how that worked out. It's over, Sensei. All of it was in vain. I thought I had to do something, anything, so I tried everything I could. This is the result of all that effort. I did it for the children who were left hurt and bruised, the ones who had nowhere they belonged, and maybe for myself too. I didn't want to just keep drifting through life. It's all lip service in the end, though. If I'd known it was going to end up like this, I probably wouldn't have done anything. No, that's not true. There's meaning behind trying your hardest. Even when this is the result, and even though my intentions weren't pure, I put this brave front in front of all the kids, pretending I knew the way forward. Saudi was right. Unfortunately, I had no idea which way I was going. I bragged about doing things the Arius way, but in the end, they were empty words. But you learned that from this experience, right? Yup. Blue Archive, typical Blue Archive. Students have the privilege of being judged on the process, not the results. So I shouldn't worry about the terrible reality of being judged on the results of what I do until I'm an adult? Saying I'm a student and hiding beneath my inexperience isn't good enough of an excuse for saying I'm a student, and hiding behind my inexperience isn't a good enough excuse for forgiveness. As long as I hold on to that mindset, it'll be okay. Finally though, Subaru's walls have crumbled. I'm glad. But still, what's going to change for people who are already at the rock bottom? We're just going to continue living like this and disappear one day anyway. Life, you know? No matter how hard you polish trash, it doesn't turn into a jewel. That's the line I mentioned before. Oh, was this like the like typo? Like I read this and it like confused me a bit, but I got the meaning behind it. Saying I'm a student hiding beneath my inexperience isn't a good enough excuse for saying I'm a student, and hiding beneath my inexperience isn't a good enough excuse for my forgiveness. Next on, you gotta fix that. Don't give us hope for dreams we can't reach. That's even more pitiful than existence than our current one. Preaching things that will always work out as long as we try really hard would be pretty irresponsible, wouldn't it? You're right, there's no truth to that. Sometimes, no amount of effort can turn things around. You can fail, or even make things worse. But you can fail, and try again. Alright? The only way you can go is up, right? Is that seriously how you're going to try to encourage me? Sometimes, that really is all you can say though. Saudi? Yeah. Because we really have hit rock bottom. Weren't they, Subaru? We can't fall any lower, and there's nowhere left to run. Whatever happens, we need to see it through to the end. I mean, every day was already worse. The worst anyway, so whatever. Oki Misaki? Root. I guess there probably is something even lower than rock bottom. If that happens, we can just say we came down to check out the basement, right? You've already turned into dummies, the entire squad. You'll need to adopt this kind of mindset, however, if you want to survive out there. We wouldn't have made it otherwise. There are times when nothing else matters except moving forward, so you point to whatever reason we can use it to keep going. Right, so let's all go together. Not because we think that sticking together means everything will work out in a beautiful fairy tale ending. It's simply that we, Arius kids, seem to be incapable of doing anything unless it's together. Squadron the best cope. It's a form of cope, you know? Isn't that right? Majestic tunes. I know, this is like some like royal ball or something. Royal ball tunes. Come on, Subaru. It's time to get up. Your clothes are gonna get dirty if you keep up lying there. I do think this is one of a really good way to cope with, I guess, what they're going through. But I feel that it can be really hard to come to terms with. Like, if I was in their position, I feel it would definitely become a lot harder to become, like, to come to terms with, just because of, like, the amount of shit you go through, right? Like, they got treated like shit in Arius, man. But I guess that's just, like, the moral of, like, Blue Archive. You know, you could always move on and stuff like that. Sounds like Kyrie Eleison? Kinda, yeah. That was like one of my favorite OSTs. The other one though, I think it's called Kafar. There's Kyrie Eleison and then there's Kafar, which is like the piano version. Because I really like stripped down ambient tunes. That's very true though, huh? Even now, Azusa still thinks of Arius' family? Yeah. I don't think it's humanly possible for them to get any dirtier than this. Well, let's try our best not to make it worse. This is so cute though. Oh my god. Also, Mai's wearing a skirt? I thought she was like wearing like shorts. Well, let's try our best not to make it worse. Yeah, let's do that. Yo. There's brighter days ahead now, Subaru. Huh? Mine. Captain. Captain. You have no idea how worried I was. Mine's been knocked out for like a chapter and a half. Serena? Hanae? This place is... We're in the remedial night's infirmary? How many days left are until the Trinity practice exams? Huh, Captain? I mean, that's important too, but maybe we should start with your health. No, this absolutely takes priority. I will not allow the remedial nights to be looked down upon by other clubs or students. Also, my hair is long? Really? I thought it's short. I need to take a better look at her then. Because I always thought her hair was short. Or maybe it's like hiding behind her hoodie? Or like, coat? You're right, Captain. We still have some time, so let's do all we can do to prepare. Hi Bendy. Everyone's okay, right? Yes. Yes, an attempt. She's like Amy type hair? Oh. I would have never expected that from Maya, honestly. The ceiling I don't recognize. No, really. Hello, Subaru. I'm here for your afternoon check. I'm so sorry. I have morning classes, so... I mean, at least these two have met before. Morning classes, huh? Right. I guess that's how things are supposed to be. How are you finding the remedial nights infirmary? It's nice. These are the nicest facilities I've ever seen, honestly. Thanks to that, it looks like everyone's on the mend. I'm starting to get restless. Can't they just discharge us already? No, everyone, you had to stay put until Captain gives us discharge approval. The moment you think you're fine is actually the most dangerous one, you know? If you look at the Maya and Subaru CG again, you can see her hair. I gotta reopen it then. I think I have it downloaded. It won't be on screen, but I have it downloaded on my PC. Where is it? Oh yeah, wait, what? Wait, she has like braids going all the way down to her like legs. How did I not notice that? I like completely overlooked that. I thought that was like part of her coat. Shit. See? Just like that. I see what you mean though now. Subaru. You don't hate us or anything, do you? Why would I hate you? After everything you've done for us? That's what you meant. Yes. That day. The day the angel's trumpets quieted. Students from Johanna's medical emergency and the Trinity's remedial knights. Twin braids, yep. They cut off you playing 6ix9ine. As well as many others came to Arius. Oh my god. Are they gonna heal their relationship just like this? Yo, why are you guys here too? I guess I already been spoiled the NCG, so I guess I kind of know what they're here for. Twin braids, yeah. I opened the CG on like on my file explorer. I saw them. I was like, bro, what? I thought Maya had short hair though. I guess it gives more possibility for like alt hairstyles though. If we get Maya in the future, then if we have like her alt or something, like she gets like she like lets her hair down or something. That'd be really cute. I just noticed that's Millennium. Wait, that's not Trinity. Oh my god, wait, why are they here? It's hard for some students. Wait, it's hard for some of the students who come to terms with the fact that Trinity and Gehenna are the ones who helped us. Of course, we're not really in any position. Wait, that's Gehenna too. Wait, what am I thinking? Bro, I was just like, I totally forgot about Gehenna because Senna helped out in volume 3 and I totally forgot she was from Gehenna. Oh my god. Am I dumb? Am I dumb or am I just tired? yeah, why are there Millennium kids here? And there's also Gehenna students. Like what? I barely noticed that. I was like paying attention to the story and like thinking about the story more than that. Of course, we're not really in any position to speak openly about our feelings anymore. I need a little more time to sort out my thoughts and feelings. I'm sorry. No, if anything, we should be the ones apologizing. Well, putting that aside, again, thank you for all that you've done to treat and care for us. Giving the engineering department the opportunity to help us Arius. Nice. Hopefully we can get some expansion on these relationships between schools. I was hoping they covered this in this volume. Rather, we should be checking up on your condition. Do you fare well? Or fare well? Senna does have history with healing whoever she pleases, regardless of borders. Oh yeah, that makes sense because it's like Sensei. Senna literally helped Sensei in volume 3. I'm fine. But what about you, Mine? Hey you, hi. That one planet. Please do not burden yourself with worries for me. I may be lacking in many ways, but this body still belongs to the captain of the Remedial Knights. That day. What exactly happened to you, Mine? That day. I simply protected those I saw before me, that is all. Senna's basically neutral terms of help she'll dish out. Same with Mine. Edie's there because favors. Senna Remedial Knights, Hibiki Kotori, and Sumire. Saying all their names like the engineering department isn't like a department. Wait, Sumire, wait, you're right. Wait. I'm kinda dumb, wait. Apologies. Wait, why Sumire? Why is she there? Wait, what is Sumire doing, bro? She's like going for a run? Okay, that being said, I haven't read too much into Senna's backstory. Or like bond story as well. Same with Sumire, so I can't speak on their relations. Or like the cause of their actions. Wait, well, Hibiki Kotori. Who's the other one? Am I forgetting someone? Yeah, Sumire? Yeah, like why is like she going for a run in Arius? Wait, there's Hibiki Kotori. There's one more person. Utaha, that's right. If it passes your approval, I would like to inquire on something as well. Subaru, for you, as someone from Arius. I see. Honestly, it would be a lie to say I felt nothing at all about this point. Sumire was there because of favors? Was that mentioned in like a previous story? Or like the only 2 stories I remember her being in, or event stories, is like that baseball one, which I didn't read. And then the camping one. And then there's her bond story, which I haven't read either. For now, I intend to live on, even while these feelings exist inside of me, one way or another. I don't know what'll happen. Maybe those feelings will grow, or maybe they'll settle into a dull ache, or burn into ashes. Come what may, I can't just stop living. I see. That firm resolve of yours is something I can learn a great deal from as well. Yes, another lesson. See, when it comes to Arius and starts slipping out over all the other malnutrition. I don't know fully what Tsune is like besides like just being like really like fit and health oriented. All I know is that she liked hiking up the mountain from the camping event, because that was like the only like event I read. The camping event, for some reason, also just reminds me a lot about like K-On! I don't know, their like whole dynamic kind of seems like that. Because like the 4 girls. Huh? Right at this very moment? Pull yourselves together, everyone. The practice exams are just around the corner. Maybe Millennium is more likely to reach out now? It is Sensei, and those students are literally starving. That is true, actually. In terms of like Millennium's like high tech, they could probably help out the most. Now that your bodies and minds have recovered, devoting yourselves to your studies is exactly what a proper student should do. We remedial knights also bear the duty of focusing on relief work. But we also have an obligation to prove that the worth of the remedial knights as a club academically. Don't you agree, everyone? Yes, Captain. Excellent. Then Subaru, and everyone else, I wish you the best of luck on your exams. You know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping for a new main story. I know Decagrammaton just concluded on JP server, but like, could we get like a volume 7? How did such a nice talk end with that? Studying, huh? I still don't want to do it. So true. I feel the same, if I'm being honest. I want to give it a try. Oh my god, Maya, you're such a gumdrop. But now I kind of see her sidelocks though. Or, not sidelocks, it's twin tails. They're like very subtle though. Like you would almost think it's like part of her coat. Wait, oh no, okay, I thought Kay was blocking it. I want Shudo, give Hyaki volume. I mean, Hyaka Yodan just like concluded their second story, I think a few months ago already. Yeah, literally like a few months ago. Again, a volume. After being given filters by Trinity. Huh? What's going on? I know, right? Like, I'm glad that they're releasing volumes really slowly in terms of how, like, this game progresses after 5 years. Like, I'm glad we have this much story to play out of, like, everything. Because we get event stories as well. But, like, the main story is something that is... It's, like, accessible, is what I'd say. Like, it doesn't feel too overwhelming to get into, like, so much story, you know? Like, I guess at just this point of time. Like, maybe they add volume 7 and they go crazy with all the lore. Give me yearly Hyaki? Probably, I mean, maybe. What was that? I don't know. I gotta read. Of course, the ideal is never to end up in close quarters combat at all, but in the field, anything can happen. Wow. So cool. So cool. Is it, wait. One of the Subaru lines was missing the club text? Oh, was it? Is it just 2 months to Deca? It should be 2 months because of the gap close for Global and JP. It should be around June maybe. I think the end of June, towards the end of June maybe. But yeah, we gotta catch up with more of that. I already finished chapter 1 and 2, and I really loved it. I gotta say, it really tops a lot of the volumes in terms of like writing and build up. I'm sure the ending of chapter 3 is gonna be insane. But it's in 2 parts, so I might have to read it in 2 parts. Unless they just release everything fully, which I don't know. Because it's already out 2 parts in... No, it did 2 parts in JP, but not in... We don't know if they're going to do that in Global. I need to read the chapter 3 of... Please teleport me 3 months. Dude, I really want to read it. I really want K as well. Give me K. Give me Mecha Arius. Back in Arius, if you messed up, you learn what you did wrong with your body. That close quarters combat prowess, could you teach it to us? It's gonna be like 4 parts? Wait, really? Is it actually 4 parts? I thought it was only 2. You're the one who said it. You never know, right? Even for young ladies like us, I think we'll live in an age where close quarters self-defense is essential. That's right, for ladies, no, especially because we're ladies. We should protect our own bodies and teach manners to anyone rude enough to cross us. Is it actually 4 parts though? If it's 4 parts, then I'm gonna have to wait a long time to actually like read it, because I want to read it on stream, of course. Yes, exactly. Is Trinity going to be okay? Might have just awakened something completely ridiculous. Maybe we should propose starting a CQC research club. Great idea. Then for club president and vice president, obviously it should be handled by the people with the most expertise. It's 2 parts, but the second part is like volume F, released over a few weeks during. That's right. I totally forgot about that event. I totally forgot there's like, you have to fight the bosses as well. I remember. It's like a 7-day or 2-week, I guess. I think it's a 2-week event. Because I played it on JP. I can't believe, dude. I must be really tired because I didn't remember like any of that. Okay, thank you for reminding me of that though. But I do think, since I wasn't around for Volume F, do they just integrate the event into the story? Like, did they have the event going on for Volume F, and then did it be implemented into the main story so no one like misses anything? Please let me know. Why did they need to alert CQC? They have guns. Are they stupid? They just stated their reason, man. Global senses soon will soon unite. Yeah, dude, it's like a live event. It's like all the senseis will fight the. I don't want to spoil it. They'll fight, you know, if you already played it in JP server. I was trying to like find a way to say it without spoiling anything. Everyone, another round of applause for our new president and vice president. I look forward to working with you. Things end up like this again? Basically, yeah, it's an event story plus story and it's left archive. Okay, that's good to know. So say you like go over that event duration, like by the time it's going on, it's gonna be archived, is what I'm getting. Meet a boss story, beat a boss story. Yeah. I wasn't around, but I think the summit happened then after it was the volume chapter. Okay. We kill everything basically. Yeah. Subaru. Yeah, what is it? Do you think it's possible? It might not be exactly how we're used to. But do you think we can build a new nest for ourselves? We have to try. What was I even trying to do? You were trying to protect your Arius. If I'd known it was going to end up like this, I probably wouldn't have done anything. That's not true. Just the fact that you tried it all is enough. So throwing units at the problem... Wait. Until it's solved, got it? Yeah. It's kind of like Volume F in that sense. Just the fact that you tried at all is enough. Sometimes things won't change, no matter how hard you try. You can fail or even make things worse. Prefest story update? Next part, when Ryu and Himari show up on all the story... Yo, no spoilers, bro! When phase 2 of the Steel content ends. The final part of when phase 3 ends. Okay. If you've truly hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. No matter how it turns out. Tea time. First of all, I would like to sincerely thank you all again for your role in everything regarding these practice exams. You worked really hard too, Nagisa. No, not at all. Apologies. I should gratefully accept your words, Sensei. This is why I really like Volume 6, and I hope it's a sign for the future. Status quo. Obliteration. I've already settled the matter where Arius students will study and take their exams. There's some old school buildings that while Trinity property are currently unused. Okay. English, bro. We would like to lend them to you for your charge. For the Arius students to use however they desire. Unused skill buildings, free of charge. What? Why that reaction, Sensei? Did I say something wrong again? Huh? The breadth of my generosity is so wide-ranging that it's hard to keep up with? So that's what you meant. Still, every piece only truly shines once it fulfills its intended purpose. Oh, You're asking if we Tea Party members are taking the exams? Naturally, if anything, our grades were poor. If our grades were poor, people would question whether we deserve to be in the Tea Party. But Mika and Seiya are both excellent students, so I'm not concerned. Huh? You can understand when it comes to Seiya, but you're curious about Mika's grades? Yeah, me too. I'm actually really curious about Mika's grades. SRT, yeah. A lot of people really want SRT for next test. Sensei, when it comes to Mika, have you ever heard this phrase? My child has so much potential. I feel like they could close up some stuff with volume, like a volume 3 of SRT, and then we can move on to like volume 7 or something. Yo, not everyone looks at JV content? That's what I'm saying. Mika slander. That's why I don't want to spoil everyone. I don't want to spoil, and I don't want to be spoiled either. So let's all have a mutual respect. If it was just like a slip up, I understand. Just keep that in mind. My child has so much potential. She just doesn't apply it herself. You may already have noticed this yourself, but Mika is actually quite smart. What the heck is going on with Mika's sprite? Why is it like... What the heck? Are these parts like transparent on her sprite? You may have already noticed this yourself, but... Yeah, I already read that. Fuck. It's just that she has no desire to make any use of it. Bruh. If I had to guess, I suspect she simply finds it tedious to think through things the way a school wants her to. Huh. That seems like Mika, I guess. She'll do well on her exams, as she always does. New SRT chapter, release Kaya, I'm waiting. Kaya gets too much slander, bro. You do realize she would have never been chosen over the Tea Party if her grades were poor, don't you? You have your hands really full, Nagisa. I guess that makes sense. Thank you for your understanding. In the end, both back then and now, at the root of all our problems is the long history between Trinity and Arius. Just everything seen in the JP anniversary stream? Oh, that's right. I didn't watch the JP anniversary stream because I was literally like, not home. I was traveling. But, yeah. If Kaya has no slanderers, then I'm dead. Fox God release and fall soon. Next. It's not slander. Yeah. Okay. If it's true. Damn, you guys are against Kaya, huh? Trinity and Arius share the exact same history, yet they interpret it in completely different ways. History is meant to be an accurate record of events, but the people who record it are fallible. So, Sensei, once these exams are over, I plan to compare Trinity's recorded history with the history preserved in Porta Patches, line by line, and establish something of an archive or museum. Will that really be okay? The two records will naturally be vastly different. As we go about comparing them, conflicts and disputes will inevitably arise, at least for a time. Even so, if necessary, we'll bring in third parties for objective views and counsel. That seems pretty... Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. We'll never overcome our past without first looking at it straight in the eye. When it comes to re-examining, comparing, and researching the records, I already know someone who could gladly take on that task. I knew it was gonna cut to Ui. I knew it. Ui appearing like an SCP for like a split second. I truly believe Trinity will be able to overcome that turmoil. Look, man, she's going to ascend with how hard she's gonna get disciplined. Dude, I bet she's getting like spanked right now, bro. Or something. The Trinity I know is not that fragile. Naturally, I do expect many political issues and depths to surface in the process. But in a way, that kind of thing is exactly the Tea Party's host's specialty, wouldn't you say? Dump it all on Ui? I know, right? Bro, like, can we get someone to, like, help Ui or something? Like, I know Shimiko, we have Shimiko, but, like, I don't think that's enough manpower, man. That's simply the nature of politics. It is the process of giving up something of yours in order to gain something someone else that has that you need. I've joked, Nagi is so strong mentally. Hifumi is a thief. Mika is a psychopath. Managed entire school alone. Says like Socrates, but can see the future. And she keeps like a Tiva. I know, right? Like the Seiya 180 must be studied, bro. The Seiya 180, like from Code Box to the Trinity summer event with Tea Party, is crazy, bro. You must never let go of the one core value you wish to protect. That first compromise, that first trade, is surprisingly easy. It's the second one that many people stumble on. Before they know it, they forget who they are and what they were striving for. So what is it that you want to protect, Nagisa? I want Trinity to become the finest academy there ever was. That's a respectable goal. I want attending Trinity to be a badge of honor and pride. And years from now, when students look back on their school days at Trinity, yeah, but Nagisa is actually like really strong. Like she really fucking carries like the political weight of of Trinity. She gained so much in the code box, but gained so much confidence. I know, right? Like first we just knew her as like the girl that like fucking died. Oh, like almost died. And was like on her deathbed. And then, oh yeah, like she's fine now. And then she like interacted with literally like everyone in Millennium. It's literally like, I guess it's just like Seiya being like, oh yeah, I don't want to live life, so you know, life is fucking fragile, I guess. I guess, I don't know, this is like my interpretation. And then she just started to like live life however she wanted to. So I guess that kinda, I could kinda see why that like contributed to her 180 in quotation marks of like her personality change. So I never 180'd, people just met her when she was depressed. I mean, I guess that's what we saw her as, you know? No friend of Hanako's who dresses with a full open bag and allegedly annoys Mika a lot. Okay, I guess we did see a bit of flashbacks. Also remember, it was her plan to allow Azusa to blow up and forge a secret wild plot to change the future. I mean, she is smart in that case. I guess, yeah, I guess Seiya never 180'd, she just gained more to her personality. Yeah, you're right. Because, as Nagisa said, oh, I'm not even reading, holy shit. What the heck? I forgot what I was talking about. I'm just gonna continue reading. Holy shit. I hope they remember them fondly, as truly precious, irreplaceable times. I want every experience they have here to be small, but cherished treasure that helps them grow into better people. And of course, we still have a long way to go. And if possible, I'd also like to earn that kind of experience for myself. Guys, I swear I'm not high right now. There's just like a lot of information pouring into my brain. You haven't read or played Code Box? It got a rerun on JP servers, so you'll be able to play it in due time. And if possible, I'd also like to earn that kind of experience for myself. In order to make my dream a reality, we have to see the world around us with much more discerning, unclouded vision. You know, I did learn all this from you, Sensei. Hey, Nagisa. Yes? About back then, I'm sorry. For not trusting you. And for being so hard on you. Oh my god, we're getting closure for Volume 3. I should have never said those things. Sensei? Why are you saying this now? Out of nowhere? Because if you don't say it now, you thought you might never come clean about it? No, please, you don't have to bow like that. Bow and then lick her feet. Wait, I've never seen that Nagisa expression. What the fuck? Is that a new Nagisa? Why did she look so surprised? Wait, what? I'm sorry, Sensei, No, your reaction is perfectly normal, Nagisa. I'm the one at fault. Please let me apologize properly this time. New JP players are having fun with Code Box? Yeah, I played a little bit of it on my JP account. I really do need to hurry up and become a proper adult for you all. I'm sorry for being so lacking as a teacher. Sensei. Sensei. I'm sorry, but could you please turn around for a moment? Huh? I turned my back to Nagisa, just as she asked. Stay like that for a while. What is going on? Then I felt the lightest weight rise through. Oh wait, this is so cute. What? It was so hard. No. Should I be saying no? All this time, really, truly. I know. Backstab? No, don't say that. Don't say that. I thought about it over and over. Nagisa's... I mean, I kind of expected this from Nagisa. She's just truly a softie on the inside. But I can kind of... Everyone has this side to them, you know? I accept full responsibility for what happened. I do. But still, I kept wondering why your standards seem so much harsher for me than anyone else. I know I'm the tea party host, and that strict standards were already given. And especially when it came to Hifumi and Koharu, I know I deserved it. But even so... Like I said, gained my deep respect for this. I'm doing like the praying hands in real life. Good, like, type the praying hands emoji. Nagisa generally had a horrible time if you think about it in Volume 3. Yeah, she did, but, you know, this is why we consider her so, like, strong. She has such a strong, like, mental fortitude, and she's like the one carrying all the weight of Trinity's politics on her shoulders. But I understand why we're seeing this side of her. Like, it is definitely reasonable for her to do this. And it adds so much more to her character. As if she's not just like some like brick wall, you know? She comes across as such a villain until you remember her perspective. She's got a dead friend and have another herself incoming. Yeah. This whole volume is just gratified and closure. I do think a lot of the Tea Party is really an interesting club though. Like, it should be studied, bro. Need to get a regular version? Bro, same! Dude, I did 140 pulls. I kid you not. I did 140 pulls on her banner when it was still around, and I did not get her at all, bro. I really need her regular version. Mostly because I want to read her bond story, and second is because I literally need her for raids and PvP. Did I? Okay, wait. I'm sorry if I didn't read this. Nagisa's hand thumped on my back lightly, again and again, as if trying to express just how much she'd been hurting all this time. It was as harmless as the child's little fist. Oh! And yet somehow, it hurt even more. Can't believe I have swimsuit Nagisa an hour earlier. Okay, look, I don't even have swimsuit Nagisa, because I only got Mika. Like, GG for me, bro, like... I had to spark Mika and I had no pyros, because they put me with like the dirtiest lineup ever, bro. It was Nagisa, no, it was Nagisa. It was Nagusa, it was Natsu, and then it was Sunsu Kikyo, and then Yukari. And then after that, I rolled for Magical Girl, and then I was broke after that. Feeling a little better? Yes. I'm so sorry you had to see me like that. I really, really am sorry. Did I get some say? Yeah, of course. Please, don't keep blaming yourself, Sensei. If you keep doing that, I'll start to. I like how there's crying in the chat, but there's like two ways to go about it. It's like us losing for Spark, and then what's going on the screen right now. Yo, I literally don't have... I'm missing so many strong supports as well, man. I get you guys. Please, don't keep blaming yourself, Sensei. If you keep doing that, I'll start to... Is this the Na you're looking for? Yeah, this is the Na I'm missing. The Nagisa, the Natsu, and the Nagisa. Why don't we do this instead, Sensei? From now on, both of us will be a little more careful, and we'll endeavor not to bring that incident up again unless the situation demands it. To mark that promise and seal it, how about a toast with some tea? Thank you, Nagisa. Think nothing of it. Alright then, cheers. Cheers. I'm glad Nagisa felt remorse for what she did for the MUWC. Wait, what is that abbreviated? What does that abbreviation stand for? Or that for the fourth time and I keep crying? Dude, I know. Nagisa is really a sweet character though. I can't really like choose between the Tea Party sometimes, bro. They're one of my favorite clubs. Oh, now that I think about it, was there one last thing about the recent incident you wanted to tell me, wasn't there? I won't be able to pull for Pop Mari or track Kisa or fuck. Or track or Kisaki when they happen because of Fest. Yeah, I'm only gonna have like one spark. I probably might have at least 48k before Fest, but I'm hoping I just keep building up pyroxenes and we get more pyroxenes from like events and stuff. It's probably already correct, like calculated in like the pyroxene counter, but too lazy to check that, honestly. I told Nagisa about the so-called collective will of the Pater and Sanctus factions right after the Eden Treaty incident. She's your favorite character? Honestly, respect. Huh? Huh? Hehe. I see. I finally understand. I can more or less surmise who the two are. They did submit a report to me on the matter as well. Truly. Truly from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Sensei. You brought me some very, very valuable information today. So, they assured you that they would take care of all of it, and then handled things as they pleased. They even edited parts of the report to bolster their fabrications. Nagisa? Oh, worry not, Sensei. This will be settled smoothly and quietly. Really, truly. Nagisa can be scary though. Oh, these two are about to get it, man. Now, Nagisa, out of all of them, would definitely be like Yandere, bro. I know Mika would be like a close second, but Nagisa definitely. Like, I'm pretty sure people have already made edits with Nagisa with like blood on her face or something. NWC's Makeover Club. I've never seen anyone abbreviate it like that, but like, thank you for telling me. Also, rip mobs. Yeah, goodbye. 07. I think I will be worrying. 5 nights at Freddy's Trinity. In fact, if I do my job correctly, you'll pretend you never hear this again. All you need to manipulate is the narrative, and the narrative is pretext and excellent timing. I'm sorry for stuttering. I'm so sorry. For example, one could say this little act of deception occurred because the authority of the faction's acting representative remains permanently damaged. Of course, restoring things to the way they were would be extremely difficult, particularly when it comes to Mika and her position. However, it would take little to circulate an internal memo that many are recommending a promotion, at the least. Oh my god, Nagisa. Nagisa's sinister cheer grew as she plotted. I hadn't felt that kind of sheer terror before. Well then, Sensei, why don't we stop here with the heavy, headache-inducing topics? For the remaining hour or so, would you join me for a private tea time? Just the two of us. I don't mind, but why all of a sudden? Because, for example, those remarks you made, Sensei, or the subtle distance that exists between you and me. Exists between you and me? You and me? The non-existence? If we had Trinity FNAF, who would be Golden Freddy? I don't know, like... I genuinely don't know, bro. Perodo? Okay. 5 Nights at Trinity? To imagine like a tea party, like chasing you down like a hallway, or the many little things that created that distance. All of those things, I believe that I would like to be compensated for them. Hey, we agreed not to talk about that. Oh my. Did I specify which remarks exactly? This is what you wanted from the beginning, Nagisa. And if it was, what will you do, sensei? What? Do you dislike me that much? This is really what you wanted from the beginning, Nagisa. Yes, it was. In that way, isn't this also a form of politics? Admitting that I had fallen perfectly into her trap. I was just about to give into Nagisa's full demands when... Oh, hi jellyfish. Yo Nagi, what are you up to? Say us here too. Oh, it's this expression, bro. I swear I've never seen this expression, bro. Like, please tell me if I'm wrong. I guess I just never seen Nagisa like flustered. And like in her default sprite, of course. Golden Nagisa. Imagine Hanako sitting in your office, golden starting stuff. Bro, what if it was like Koharu was like the fucking... Was like the I don't know what the term is, because I'm not that big of like a FNAF person. Like the dude that watches the cameras, and then Hanako like jump scares her. Mika! Save me, Mika. But Mika? Seiya? Whoa, sensei, I didn't know. I would have gotten ready if I knew you were gonna be here. Oh, here I was, following a feeling of sorts that something fun or perhaps important would happen here and dropped by unannounced. And yet, it would seem my intuition was correct. Sensei, what do we do? There are things that I especially don't want Mika to know about. Relax, Nagisa, we've already moved on from that topic. Bro, come on. Read the room, bro. You know, I also can't unhear Seiya as Frieren anymore because of their voice actor. That's correct. Thank you, sensei. Koharu as the night guard? Yes, that's what I meant. Imagine it's Koharu as like the night guard, and then we have like the dryness squad. I totally forgot the lineup, but I know Hanako's part of it. And then they like... and they're like the animatronics. Welcome, you two. Sensei paid us an unexpected visit. Huh? Really? Oh, that makes sense. Of course Nagi would still manage to get things set up. Good job. Koharu the night guard. And animatronics are the dryness squad. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You read my mind. Still, I'd prefer if you would have given me a heads up. Seiya being Frieren is so great. I know, the casting was perfect for that. That's all I'm gonna say. Nagisa's wink and pointed look may have not been quite as subtle as she thought. Yeah, you're right. I probably should have. It's just... I suddenly really wanted to see Mika, so I thought I'd surprise her. Whoa, me? I'm really happy to hear that. Sensei, you're too much. Oh my god, dude. These two are so funny. Like, I like how deep all their lores, like, kind of go. Or, like, story. But... their dynamic is so funny when they're together, I swear. I'm innocent. I was just doing my best. Noah, Nonami, Hanako, and one other. I don't know who the other one is. The fact that they gave Seiya the Frieren face. I know, right? Like, bro, they're so... I can't believe them for that, man. The world would be a wonderful place if intent and impact were always aligned. Well then, since things turned out this way, shall we all have a long overdue tea time together? Especially since Sensei is here with us. Yeah, I'm all for it. Huh, come to think of it. Is it our first time with all three of us plus Sensei, or have we ever... Maybe my memory's getting worse. Everything's so fuzzy. What do I do, Sensei? Seiya's like... is also Anya from Spy Family, and Nagisa's Yor. Well, would that make Mika... Fuck, I forgot the guy's name. Let me open my anime list. What is that guy's name, bro? I haven't watched season 2 yet. I literally watched season 1. I know there's a season 3 coming. I literally forgot. Lloyd Forger. That's right. Sorry. You're not quite at that point yet, Mika. What matters is that we're all together now. I mean, I guess they don't have the same voice actor. I know Seiya and Nagisa have the same voice actor as that family. Mika should be Afro, dude. I literally forgot that guy's name too, bro. I need to catch up because the last time I watched Spy Family was the first season, and that was peak. And then I just never continued. What matters is that we're all here together now. It's a really good like combination of like slice of life and mystery, I guess. I think that's like the genre. Of course, to you, it might feel like almost everything in the world is always fresh and new. Thea? You basically just turned around and told me my memory's bad straight to my face, didn't you? I'm relieved. Even if your memory's at danger, at least your instincts are sharp. I guess you could kind of see like Seiya as Freerun, and then like Mika as like I guess Stark, and then Nagisa as Fern. It's a stretch though. It's a stretch. Just seeing how much Seiya pokes at Mika though. I'm relieved. Even if your memory's in danger, at least your instincts are still sharp. If you keep testing people's words like that, people might not be able to put up with it anymore one day. That remains to be seen, doesn't it? More importantly, how would I know? I can't see the future anymore. You just have to get the last word in, don't you? Every single time. Mika? Seiya? Remember, Sensei is present at the moment. Indeed, conflict between two people is not something that can be easily resolved. I'm terribly sorry, Sensei. That was a really good episode. I totally forgot that we were like on the Arius volume. And it's all... Why don't you drink water, bro? Oh, Konoko, what the heck are you doing here? You're supposed to be out on Global in like 5 months or something, bro. How you doing, Saudi? How's life been treating you? Wait, what do you mean? So they did turn themselves in. But like, I'm having like a sense of like familiarity between these two. Thanks for your concern. I've been doing well. Deputy Director Konoko was... it? Oh, was it? Oh, never mind. Okay. I could be I was just like completely wrong on that part. As to opposed to adding this to 1 3. That's honestly, yeah, it makes sense. Drop those stiff titles. Just call me Konoko. You're a year older than me anyway, aren't you? But if we're in the same grade. Even if we're in the same grade. Okay, so Saudi is like older, but she just, yeah, we got confirmation that she basically just isn't part of like a 3rd year in quotations. The Maya Harmonica was such a if you laugh you go to hell moment. It's really like the speed face, bro. Like doing the I mean you just can't see my face of it. You know what I mean, right? For a moment I forgot this is Arius volume. I know, right? I'm glad they're like concluding or like giving light to some like tea party banter. However, I've been in a cell until now. Is there a reason I've been called to the interrogation room? No, not really. I just wanted to see how you were doing. And you're kind of famous with Valkyrie, you know that? That's so. I hardly think one would want to be famously known as Valkyrie. Yeah, I mean, okay, I guess that makes sense. Konaka knows her, but she doesn't know Konaka. Still better than being famous all across Givotas, right? That's true. Strange for me to be saying this, but that sounds rather rough. Alright. Feels that cleared out the awkward area, so let's get to the point. You girls are the Arius squad, right? I'm here to update you on official notice for the Arius squad that just released. I presume that you'd be our sentencing. Yeah, something like that. Our sentence was already finalized in a formal trial. Have they discovered some additional crime? Regardless, I'm prepared to accept it. You really are something, Saudi. Most people react the exact opposite way, you know? That's so. I suppose people consider Arius to be the opposite of normal. You do have me. Yeah, I do have Mika. Like, I have both Mikas. Yeah. The General Student Council is also relieved they finally nailed down the location of Arius Satellite School. That's not important though. If it's about my school, it's all important to me. Like it or not, it's where I come from. The writers gave us an emotional rollercoaster again. I decided to pull it up with something wholesome, so Chunkus. I was not prepared for that last word. But yeah, I know what you mean. Even though it's known for producing some of the worst terrorists, I won't try to deny that fact. I'll never move forward unless I accept my own mistakes. That's a nice way of putting it. And on that note, do you regret it? Regret the terrorist attack? What else would I mean? Konosuke's expression looks so straightforward, bro. Huh? Why are you laughing? Speed, why are you trying not to laugh, bro? Saudi, why are you trying not to laugh, bro? My apologies. I wasn't trying to laugh at you, Konoka, or at Valkyrie, or even at Trinity. It's just, this reminds me of a conversation I had with someone long ago. You asked if I regretted it. The answer is simple. I regretted it every day since it happened. Damn. An immature, stupid rookie, huh? Yes, a rookie that's part of my past now. Aww. But that past is undeniably a part of who I am. Alrighty then. Just as I thought. What do you mean? Oh, nothing important. Still, there's some things I'm supposed to say. Tradition, procedure, and all that. Congratulations, Saudi. And to the Arius squad as well. Pack your things. You're being released on patrol. On parole. The right. Oh wait, I already read that. That's good. I mean, in a few weeks comes triple banner. Yeah, dude, the only Fest character I don't have is S Nagisa, which sucks. Which fucking sucks. Because she's been really like needed in the recent raids. And I have to keep borrowing, and sometimes I don't have like the other student that's needed for the raid. For example, for Hieronymus right now, I don't have Pop Idol Mari, so literally I had to borrow and I had to sub S Nagisa with someone. Howdy, don't laugh, that's serious. Wait, there's like an emoji for this? What? I know this is probably like something else. This is like Bliss or something, but it literally looks like the speed face. Pack your things. Yeah, I read this. What? I'm not sure I understand, Konoka. Is this some kind of joke? To be fair, I did figure your reaction would be something like that. I'll explain, so try to keep up. The crimes and sentences of the Arius squad still stand, but you're given a suspended sentence. A suspended sentence? But terrorists don't get suspended sentences. Yeah, I mean, that's true. But honestly, the stuff you did, blowing up buildings, setting off explosions, so on and so forth, you're pretty par for the course here. Which is why construction is one of the Kivoto's top industries. Honestly, makes sense. Probably for like other like anime that takes place in Japan. Probably that should be like the number one priority. Right. Out of Mika or Terror? Damn. Base Mika you don't really need right now. I guess the only raid you'd be using it in really is Bina, Yellow, and some like other small content. The only fest I list is S Hoshino. Damn, S Hoshino is like vital sometimes, no? In terms of like cost reduction, or I guess cost over time. Gehenna always being rebuilt. So when it comes to the crime of Kibotas, what care most is intent to kill, malice, things like that. Is that so? That's the first I've heard of that standard, but if that's the case, then all the more. Yeah, bro. The Hot Springs department has done numbers on Gehenna, bro. I bet. Yes, that attack definitely involved both of those. You admit to that much yourselves. Terrorists, just slightly worse crime in Kibotas. So intent to kill should be like top, bro. As Hoshino is explosive buffer. Yeah. But the good thing I have most of the other stuff needed for raids so I can bar her. Yeah, that's good. It just sucks that I'm missing a lot of limited units, man. It's mostly limited units too, because they barely come around, and they're limited too, so I can't get them on like Fest banner. And I can't get them like off banner as well. It's pronounced Bina? I don't think it's pronounced Bina. Or like however you're pronouncing it. But, this is a bit off topic, but I know some some of my friends that are like Limbus Company players, and they pronounce Bina as that, because they also have like some relation to like profits in that game, I think. But maybe I could be wrong, you know? I think it's 52 explosive and like, oh, that's good actually. What the heck? I thought it was just like cost. Then again, I'm a Blue Archive player, and Blue Archive players don't read. Plus, you turned yourselves in, didn't you? I've seen our problem children waltzing in and asking to be arrested. That was the first time I've seen that since I became deputy director. Students who can reflect on their own mistakes and seek out punishment. Maybe Kibota's future isn't as dull and hopeless as I thought. Thank you. Technically it's Bina? Bina in BA? At least that's the katakana for it. What is the katakana for it? Like, could you type the katakana out so I could like pronounce it? Bina? Okay. So people are saying Bina and like Bina. I don't know. But I guess in Hebrew, like the original language, I don't know. In like Bina. So how I'm pronouncing it. Bina. Or no, how other people pronounce it. Because I'm pronouncing it as like Bina. Yo, Loki. Is there like a... Alright guys, we're pulling up the YouTube video.
It's better some of the most.
Okay, I don't know who this man is, but
name pronunciation.
They're gonna teach us how to pronounce by now.
To learn more confusing names, stay tuned. Bina.
Bina, okay, I guess it is Bina.
Na. How to pronounce. English pronunciation. Bina.
Bina. Okay, it is Bina then. I'm sorry to all the Bina believers, but it's not Bina. I guess. Bilgamesh. It's Bina, okay. I was just watching that guy, really? That's crazy. It sounds like Bina. Can Spanish sounds better? Okay, that makes sense, yeah. There's that one video in JP, BA Jacob chapter of Humari and the others saying the names of the prophets. Is there now? Bena. Haven't heard of that one. And above all, the ones who suffered at your hands the most at the end were Sensei and Trinity, but we got a mountain of petitions from them. From Gehenna, even. Oh, this is kind of funny, so I'll pass it along. Right, that happened. Hina. Hina getting mentioned in literally every volume for no reason. Those kinds of injuries didn't faze me, but I was angry Sensei was caught in the crossfire. Even on that note, Sensei personally asked me to forgive you, for their sake. If nothing else, I suppose that's the only comment I have on that topic. So, all that's left is covering Makoto's hairstyling expenses. I totally forgot her whole hair turned into like an afro. I'm just kidding, Hina, though. I'm kidding about you being in like every volume. I just find it funny. You're like almost in every volume. Hina's precious, bro. That's it. None of it is of any importance anymore. Oh, rip music? Sorry, guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hina, please leave me alone. Just like that. I'm glad that... Because Hina was the one that was like trying to block the attacks, if you remember. Or like trying to help... Yeah. Trying to like shield Sensei from the bullets. So I find it really... That's really cool that Hina is the one apologizing as well. Seems like it. Wait, it's still muted, fuck. Wait, what the heck? Anyway, given how things have turned out, we don't really need a reason not to show some leniency. Valkyrie is an academy primarily meant for guidance and rehabilitation. And the maintenance costs for the Corrections Bureau aren't exactly cheap either. Above all, Sensei said they'd take responsibility for you. So don't go disappointing them, okay? Understood. I'll keep that firmly in mind. She do be everywhere. But you are talking about make a game in the game development department and Hina shows up? I mean, maybe Hina was just meant to be, bro. Like, canon sensei wife. Understood. I'll keep that firmly in mind. I'm obviously joking though. We all know the canon sensei wife is Kazusa. With no doubts. Just to clarify, a suspended sentence doesn't mean you're innocent. If you caused trouble during your parole, we'll have no choice but hit you with a harsher punishment. Right, understood. If you cause any trouble, you can shatter my halo. Oh, no. We're not going that far. Hey, you can't just jump out of nowhere. Jeez, you Arius kids are scary. Sorry. Hina's probably showing up more concerned logging a costume than prosecuting Sorry. Hina is John Archive. Hina is Jane Archive, bro. Hina would be a great game character. Kerval and his GC Prez. Cause I'm out of here. So, we're really out of parole. Yes. Given that, why don't you get ready for your exams? Right, our exams! I totally forgot they haven't taken this exam yet. Every time I see this building, I'm only thinking of Abydos. That's the Abydos hallway to me. Hifumi, what are you doing here? Hi everyone. So this classroom might not be the most up-to-date one out there, but let's put our all into studying and ace the mock exams together. Oh, this classroom is amazing. In a place like this, you could really get into studying. But what? Oh, this is Yeah, I understand your reactions. Compared to the types of class students you come from, it's only natural. Right, that's true. Thank you, Hifumi, and everyone else. I'm grateful for you helping with the supplemental lessons. These hallways always make me think of Millennium. This classroom makes me think of Millennium, but the hallways make me think of Abydos. It's Faust. What are you doing here, bro? I'm grateful to you all for helping with their supplemental lessons. Okay. Kohar. Kohar with always that like dumb look on her face. I don't mean that as like a bad thing. I think it's really cute. Like she's always so flustered. But not mentioning her school or club names is harder than I thought. If I let my guard down even a little, I feel like I'll just put it out. It's the same for me too. The old gang and the new gangs here. All the hallways feel like Abydos. I mean, it is the first story we read, so I guess it makes sense. And Abydos is like the only school you kind of see has like hallways and stuff, right? Also Maya and Azusa. Unexpected duo. Yo, wait. Could we get like an Azusa and like Arius squad like little interaction? Wait. This might be a crazy stretch. What, Faust and Hifumi seem familiar? Dude, I think you're like way off, man. I don't think so, man. It's the best thing. She's stupid, affectionate. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it's been a while. This is so... Wait, no way. Yeah, long time no see, Maya. Oh my god, wait, I totally forgot this interaction could happen. I hope what I'm about to say is acceptable to you. Currently, I feel happy to see you. Aww. Sure haven't changed. I'm glad. You look like you've been well. Yeah. Everyone can find a way to live happily. Only need to make it happen. So if there's anything I can help you with, I'd like you to tell me. Then, could you take our exam for us? I can't do that. And this is Koharu, right? The elite one? You got a good eye. That's right, I'm the great. Anyways, I'm considered one of the elite, so you can count on me. Then how do you solve this problem? Huh? Huh? I definitely know how to do this one. Why can't I remember right now? I don't even remember taking notes. So you see, yes. It's not on the test, so you don't need to worry about it. Huh? Really? Stop lying, bruh. You shouldn't think like that, Koharu. The point of studying isn't just to memorize things we do well on the test. In that case, it don't mean that you've been studying for a special chest. I say chest test yourself, haven't you? I mean, there's like one right here, so. Yeah. What are you talking about? That's totally off. You're purposely misunderstanding everything. Who are we now? More importantly, it's true that this type of problem isn't one on the exam. However, you won't be able to understand the concepts without mastering it first. So, how about we approach it like this? Look here. Special chest. Urawa Hanako. What? What are you doing here? Urawa Hanako. She really is exceptional. So exceptional. She's impossible to predict. They're in the same classroom. Yo. I like how this harkens back to the intrigue chatter. I know, right? Like, I wonder if there's anything Hanako doesn't know. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? Dude, we're coming close to interaction. We're coming so close. I don't know everything. You know, I can only know what I know. You heard that? I'm so sorry. Don't worry yourself or something like that. Tsuchinaga Hiyori, correct? May I call you Hiyori? Hiyori? Huh? Yes, it's an honor. And this young lady, you're Hakari Atsuko. My. Yes, Hanako? Hmm? He's gonna take the test? Okay, look, but it's not like I know they're gonna be all in the same room. Like, I'm thinking they're all gonna be in like a different, like, testing area, you know? You know what I mean? Like, how would I know? Hanako meeting the squad is dangerous. I feel like Hanako would totally dote on, like, Hiyori a lot. It seems I've met someone interesting. I'm sure I'll be counting on you for many different things from now on, Atsuko. I have the same feeling. I'll be in your hands, Hanako. My oh my. What's going on, Atsuko? Do you know Urawa Hanako beforehand as well? Not at all, Saso. I just got a feeling, like I'd meet a kindred spirit. These two, bro. These two. Atsuko, instead of asking us, Sensei, you should probably ask... You should ask Hanako how babies are made. She probably knows. I do believe she felt the same way. What is going on right now? Let's leave it for me to know. I totally don't get it, but okay. Then, back to studying. Let's leave it professional, shall we? You can count on me. Wait, so are they in different classrooms? Am I just like not picking up on what's going on right now? By the way, what are these weird fluffy things you for me? Ah, these are... No way. Prizes! Momo friends for students who get good grades. We're back to this. Momo friends. Yes, not everyone loves them, but they have a really loyal fan base, and it's been trending more and more lately. Looking around the room, probably. You know, it's kind of hard as seeing as more kind of is a visual novel, like, you know, kind of style. But like them interacting, I need to see it. I need to see it. Not everyone loves them. We've come so far. Well, friends are the best. I personally love Skullman. These rewards will motivate every single student here. Aw. Why's this a smile? Why would they do that? It's so cute seeing Subaru like being so confused over like things like plushies and like classwork. One of the best crossovers, I know, right? Avengers, bro. We have like the Avengers in this room, bro. I guess the makeup club is tasked with helping them study. I know. pretty ironic. They're the makeup work club, but they're helping them study. It is difficult to visualize things, visualize everything sometimes. Yeah, it's just like a matter of like conveying it, you know. Because I do read visual novels, and it does get a bit confusing sometimes when stuff is just like that. Really? Is there some kind of mysterious angel phenomenon at work here too? Huh? No, nothing like that. They're just really cute, so people work extra hard because they want to earn one. Exactly, what more reason do you need? There must be something strange in the water here. Us taste has grown weird. Avengers with all the Winter Soldier. I'm like not filled in with Marvel because I only like I've only watched like movies just to like watch them, bro. Like I have no like real interest in Marvel that much, but I literally just watch them because it's a movie. Like that's literally it. DC versus Marvel crossover. But studying is more about building systems. If you keep repeating and practicing them, you'll definitely be able to raise your score. And besides, even someone as average and unremarkable as me was able to pass the supplemental classes. Winter Soldier's gun dude? I'm forgetting. I don't even know the last Marvel movie I watched. I think it was probably like the Spider-Man crossover movie. Is Hifumi really average? Hey, look, throw it. Hey, you did this last year too. Thank you, Bendy. I don't know how much that is in USD, but thank you so much. Thank you for the ARS 100. $0.07. Thank you. That means so much. That will contribute to like a burger I have in like the next few days. Thank you. Nonetheless, thank you for donating. From what I have observed, there are two kinds of average. Why was I not on the tab? One is the average you claim for yourself, and the other is average seen by others. Which one is he for me? No comment. Okay, Azisa. The answer says a lot though. Memorize it, you stupid brain! Why can't you just learn? I think I just realized a huge truth about this exam season thing. What's that? It's a time when everything besides studying suddenly sounds so fun. I get you so much. My finals are literally like in a month. Wow, this is so fun. Ooh, my motivation to study is pretty really. Yeep. It burns so hot, it turned to ash. Yeep. Yeep. Average sheep for me. That's our average shining ray of light. Sensei, I think I've come down with something. Can I take a break? With what exactly? An illness that makes it hurt when I study. Oh no, the only cure is to study until you feel better. You're a monster. Of course, all teachers are during exam season. Yeep. Whoa, this problem is amazing. Amazing? What could possibly be so amazing about it? I'm serious, it's so good I don't even want to solve it, so I don't ruin it. What the? I think all studying made her lose it. Are you student in comparison to Trinity students are two different worlds? And so, as everyone's effort, failing, desperation, and screams got together into a chaotic mess, day in and day out, the Arius students diligently prepared for their very first exam. To be continued. Please, yeah, for those who don't disappear. I'm assuming this might be the last episode. So I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna grab something to drink. Because I'm thirsty. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just downed like a bottle of apple tea. I think the reason I'm like stuttering and not focusing so much is because I barely ate today. Well, my voice should sound a little bit better. No. A lot of adjusting. It's all for the best. Ripped from the cave to be shown light. Arius students shall be fed. Ecclesia for those who don't disappear. Mock exam day. Ooh. Well, I don't have anything to back it up, but I suddenly feel really confident that everything is going to be okay. Again, I've done nothing to warrant feeling this way. You didn't study at all, did you? So I was thinking, textbooks are books that are made to teach students well, right? Right. Then, as far as I can tell, our textbook sucks. It didn't teach me anything. This is my mindset when I'm studying, bro. Enjoy the tea? Yeah, I literally just finished it. If you guys know what C2 is, C2 apple green tea, it's hella good. Wow, I've literally never heard that kind of logic before. With that, good luck on the test. Arius should go on a field trip to Yakiako. Field trip to Japan, let's go. You too. Get exactly one more question wrong than me. You totally just cursed me. Alright, did everyone study hard? Ah, sensei. Sensei. What should you do when you're feeling... what should you do when you feel like you're gonna palm a test? That's just the beginning, you haven't even started yet. Just wait until you walk inside and sit at your desk, and suddenly everything you studied will start to go blurry. Wow, I feel 1,000 times worse. Thank you, Sensei. I thought you were supposed to encourage students, not bring them down. Anyway, do your best, everyone. Okay. Hi, Sensei. Nice to see you. You came out here to meet us? You're such a worrywart. Do you seriously think we're going to run away at this point? We went through so much trouble to get here. Is Sensei not purely here to cheer us on? Oh, I mean, I thought Misaki was just saying that to be Misaki. Okay, Hiyori. I see. I apologize, Misaki. Seriously? I was poking fun at Misaki. Whatever. Well then, we should be off, Sensei. I'll do my very best. Sensei's diabolical. Yeah, that's also a part of Sensei though. Hello, Sensei. Ah, hi, Sensei. Do you know how to work today? Today, this is my work. My job is to proctor and cheer. I see. You want to know how I feel about taking the Arius mock exam? Honestly, I can't say the idea feels well to me yet. But all of the Arius kids wanted to try again. And I've decided to put my trust in them. You as well, Sensei. Thank you, Subere. Eh? Why? Wasn't that uncalled for? Thank you for trusting me. Well, that isn't anything to... Huh? You get anxious and unsure when your students don't trust what you're doing? I wasn't expecting such an honest answer. Does it mean I'm helping you too, Sensei? Yes, absolutely. Good girl. I'm very proud of you. That's... Okay, Sensei. I patted Maya on the head. That's really wholesome. Aw. That feels nice. Thank you, Sensei. Yeah, Maya is definitely super patable. Me too? Yeah, you too. You get some too. Come on. Come here. Super, let's go. It's already time. Huh? Oh. Okay. I wonder if the Trinity exam started yet. There's one good thing about being an adult, is that I don't have to take mock exams anymore. Silly thoughts. I spent some time getting work done at a nearby cafe while I waited for the exam to end. No pass for Subaru? I'm sure she'll get patted soon. Sooner enough. It's really actually over. How was it? It was a complete disaster. Hey, they haven't even been graded yet. You know, sometimes you just know. Honestly, same. My sister in arms. Welcome back, everyone. Sensei. I like how they say sister in arms. It's just funny to me. Sensei, I'm positive I totally bombed the test. That doesn't matter right now. We have to uphold the long-held tradition to complete our exams. What's that? Like, to celebrate the end of exam season? That's right. The post-exam party. We'll eat delicious food and have a great time. It's a tradition that we must never let die out. Wow, there are amazing traditions like that? Exams aren't so bad after all. Wait, let's not forget how brutal all that studying was that quickly. But it's done with, isn't it? Once all the pain's over, it's not pain anymore. That's the Arius way. Right. Can you buy us something delicious, please, Sensei? Invite everyone. Don't worry about a thing. Although, please keep my poor wallet in mind at least. Okay. And when that's GG, bro. There's like at most like 100 students in that building, bro. And just like that, their very first exam and after party came to a peaceful, happy close. Senses upon getting her live 2D prob gave all the headpads. Hi, Atsuko. I never had a post-exam party in my school days. Dude, the most I would do is just like treat myself to like ice cream, bro. Or like dessert. Cause there's this like I'm trying to like think, it's not like a creamery yet. But there's this place that like served ice cream, and then I would just literally fucking have ice cream there after like an exam, or if I was just feeling down. There salted caramel. What was I on? No, okay, I would go. But salted caramel is a really good fucking flavor. Hello, Sudo Maya. Please sit. Hello, Atsuko. Hello, Princess Atsuko. I'm not a princess anymore, so there's no need for that title. You are in our hearts. Didn't we agree to be friendly with each other? We did, it's just, okay. Atsuko, hello Atsuko. Thank you, I appreciate it. So, what did you want to talk about, Atsuko? If Kaharu can pass the test with 95, then Arius can do this? I know. I mean, to be fair, they studied like really like rigorously during that time period. So, I think they could do it. It's just that I believe the RE students have a different like standard when it comes to like knowledge. So it might be hard to like get back into like that flow. As for like Koharu, she was kind of just like bluffing, but she's still a student at Trinity. I'm sure she still gets like adequate education. The exam went well, right? And I heard that this is a common post-exam activity in the outside world. First, let's fill our stomachs. This cafe's pecan pie is supposedly very famous. Okay, thank you very much. So, how did both of you feel about the exam? I think I answered everything to the best of my ability. Answered everything I knew as well. But to be honest with you, there was a lot more that I didn't know than I did. What about you, Subaru? It was my first time taking a mock exam, and the third year questions felt a little bit heavy for me, that's all. Since it's just a mock exam, it's only meant to be a personal benchmark of sorts. There aren't any punishments for a mock exam either, so it doesn't matter what your results are. Huh? Do real exams have punishments? If you do too poorly, you'll need to take supplemental classes. And if your grades don't improve, you could be held back a year, or barred from graduating. Ah, so that's what punishments are. Yes. These are the ways in a much kinder world. What are your plans for the squad from here out, Atsuko? Yeah, if you fail your exam, actually, you die. So, you can't fail your exam. I assume you would be curious. The Arius squad intends to address the responsibilities it's been neglecting until now. And how does it plan on doing that? Until the Arius Student Council is officially and fairly elected, the Arius squad intends to function as an acting student council. Whoa. The Arius squad will act as the Arius Student Council, but then that would make our school just like other schools. Wouldn't that mean that after hundreds and hundreds of years, the Arius Satellite School is going to get back to normal? Wait, that's really good actually. What? All I can do... Wait, I'll do all I can to ensure that happens. Yes, I'll have to, as Arius' acting student council president. Oh! Student council president? Easy, easy. You're getting a little too loud, Maya. Why are you so cute? I have to wonder why Subaru is the lone upperclassman. I mean, yeah, it was implied that... What was it? It was kind of implied that Saudi just like didn't go to her third year because it was the plans of Beatrice. So she stays as a second year even though she's like older than most of the second year students. But maybe Subaru just meant like alone by just like being Subaru and Saudi. I could be totally wrong though. Maybe there are more third year students we just don't know about, or Subaru could just be the only lone student, upperclasswoman, or yeah, as you said. Sorry. Objectively, based on what few traditions Arius still has, it couldn't be anyone but you. Okay, what does everyone else intend on doing? Misaki will be treasurer. Honestly, yeah. She complained, of course. You really want to work me to the bone, don't you? Fine. If you have really no one better. Misaki speak, that means I'm doing it anyway, so I might as well do my best. Oh my god, this squad clowns on Misaki so much. In terms of her, like, just her being her. What on earth is Misaki seek? Because in Arius class year, it was just ranking? Oh. So... oh. I guess that makes sense though. I always thought it just meant like age. Like as age goes on, you kind of just like go up. I was saying the lack of other students make it to later years. Oh yeah, it probably makes sense. Punishments being very harsh. Yeah. Well, it's a language where you'll simply flip about half of what she says. Don't say that to her face though. She'll be quite enraged with you. And Saudi will be vice president and general manager as well. I can follow the logic. For management, she proposed this policy. Everyone should work part-time jobs whenever they're able. What? Why? She said it's because you'll learn a lot about society quickly and earn some pocket money and help with the rebuilding, with the Arius rebuilding efforts. I'm glad it turned out this well, bro. Holy shit. And since scams are concerned, of course she mentioned that, she's directed everyone to get contracts approved by her before they sign anything. She rather sheepishly explained that she undergone a lot of trial and error in that field. Yup. So she's just making everyone follow up her blueprint. People learn best from experience after all. Also, we're starting to get the groundwork laid down. If we start getting club applications, we'll need to evaluate them based on budget and feasibility. This implies we're getting more Arius students. Let's go. It'll have to be on a case-by-case basis when the time comes. Less logistics, more of my personal wishes? I couldn't, Atsuko. We're not in a position to be putting ourselves or our wants first more. It's a request from my student council president? Well, there's little justification for them, so you may ignore this thought entirely. It crossed my mind. What if we made ourselves uniforms? Something pretty and cute. I know she's like into like makeup and stuff, so that's really cute. Thank you, Saso. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Saudi. Why I say Saudi instead of Sword? Sorry. I'll elaborate when the time is right. Huh? Sure. Fine by me. And Hiyori is our secretary? So secretary, also acting as a record keeper. That's, yeah. She cried quite a bit when she first realized. Then she pulled herself together and got fired up about doing her best. That's so Hiyori, bro. Are your strip gonna go hard? Dude, imagine like... Dude, I mean, Arius always has like unofficial... No, they have like official merch, unofficial outfits. But their merch is always so cool when it comes to the squad. Saudi uniform alt one day. Dude, I'd love to see these... Like the 4 in uniforms, like JK uniforms or something. That'd be so like awesome. And I could totally see that happening as well. Distant I could hear it. I could hear it. I don't really know why, but that makes me happy too. Hiyori is really just kind. Well, as long as it makes you happy. Oh, and there's something I want to ask of Nika Media's troop as well. Us? What is it? I'd like you to take on the role of Arius' disciplinary team. Disciplinary team? Yeah, an autonomous force in charge of public order, morals, and discipline. For this, I really don't think I can ask anyone but you, Subaru. And if I say no, are you really gonna be that way? Subaru? You've always been a crafty one, Atsuko. Yeah. Have I? I suppose I am the student council president, even just for now. Yeah, exactly as you should. Handling personnel matters. This smoothly is a talent in itself. So, what's your big plan, Atsuko? I want to turn Arius into a wonderful school. Then we're on the same page there. Yeah, I figured any student from Arius will say the same. You're not wrong. There's an absurd amount of work to do though, isn't there? I know, I won't run away again. I'll assert that as many times as you need. Are you confident in your abilities? To be frank, no, that's why I needed help. Joining hands just means it's easier for one person to pull down the other. Or it's easier to pull each other back up if one of us falls. There's no way of knowing the future, so I don't want to dwell on the worst case scenarios. Isn't that just unfounded optimism? You could see it that way, but I'd rather call it activism. Ah, I know, the word has its own definition, strictly speaking. I've been using it to convey that what matters the most is to take action here and now, in the moment I'm currently standing in. And I don't believe we can do that without at least pretending we harbor some vague, hazy hope for our future. Now, Atsuko, you've really grown. Together, if we can. Understood. If that's how you feel, then I'll do my best to support you. We really don't know what will happen next or what's coming our way. I mean, who would have thought we'd end up taking some Maki-sim? I admit, I was even caught off guard by that. Come to think of it, about that remedial nice captain from Trinity. Mine? Right, we should talk about her too. The student council president and the entire main body is for Parole's base governance. Yes, I heard she was bedridden for a while after the incident in Arius. She was, however, there's nothing to worry about. She's recovered completely. Wow. Really? That's great to hear. She was unable to study for a few days, but it sounds like it won't have much impact on her mock exam results. I see. That's a relief at least. Yeah, the truth is, the day that Mina essentially sealed the power of the 4 Angels of Revelation inside herself. What? That's what actually happened? Yes, just before she passed out, she defeated 4 of the Angels, if you recall. Her actions stymied the 7 Angels' only chance to harmonize and unleash their full power. Mine endured the power of the 4 Angels? By sheer will? What's wrong, Subaru? She's a strong woman, bro. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. I was just so... It would seem that Mine awoke at almost the exact moment you were defeated as you defeated the final angel. Oh. I could barely handle just one. Her mentality and strength are out of this world. Maybe that's what you call conviction or integrity. No matter what happens, no matter what comes at her, even knowing that it may end in tragedy, she endures and presses forward regardless. That part of her is really incredible. It is. Out of respect for Mina, I was just about to say that. That said, there's one thing I just can't wrap my head around. What is it? If she's trying to help people, why does she leave them in such a wreck? Atsuko? You're pulling out your mask? Seriously, no one can hear you when you wear that thing. I don't know sign language, and you know that. Oh, goodbye. Are you running away? Hakarika, Atsuko. And she's gone. Well, she still made sure to pay in advance. How respectful. Subaru, I just realized something. Leaving yourself an escape route in case of emerging is super important. It's not something you should try to learn. Better yet, just learn not to put yourself in a situation where you need one. There it is. Oh my god, the wages. Oh, Sensei, welcome. Hi, Atsuko. Hi, everyone. How's the restoration work going? Dude, it's so pretty. Holy shit. As you can see, this is currently the only place that has been fully restored. This is the starting point. From here on outwards, we have to create a new Arius, one building at a time. I mean, no one wants to go to a school that looks abandoned. And someday, we'll have to accept new students and transfers again. Do you really think anyone would really want to come here? Apparently, some people are interested. They're interested in the particular set of skills that is most widely associated with their school. Honestly, that's fair. That would be cool to just have, like, as a school just to teach. I guess, like, self-defense. Shouldn't we just let that stuff fade into nothingness? No matter when or where, there'll always be people who idolize power. People like those won't last long here anyways. That reminds me, how did everyone do on the exam? Making Arius great again? Let me think. Out of 10 ranks, I was number 2. Damn. For my first try at taking a test, I believe that should be acceptable. Rank 3. Literature is hopelessly non-linear. I was rank 4. It's okay, Hiyori. It's okay. Kindness can come across this video at times like these. You can do better next time. Hi, these two. Patrol report complete. Oh, Sensei, you're here? Ah, hello, Sensei. Welcome to Arius. More importantly, what brings you here? Huh? You came because you heard the mock exam results were out? I'm sorry, Sensei. I only got rank 4. Rank 4? You too? Hiyori, you too? That would mean we're rank 4 buddies. Aw. Yeah, buddy. Both of these them crying together. We'll try even harder next time. Yeah, I'll put in double the work. I could hear this sentence. By the way. Yes? Is there... You don't have anything you don't want to... Fuck. You don't have anything you want to tell me, Subaru? I mean, I'm sure that's why you came all this way. You placed 5th. Yes. How about we put more time into studying from here on out? Okay. Oh, wait. This expression. The sob sisters. That's a funny way to put it. So rank 4 is barely passed? Yeah, and I guess... Is it like similar to letter grades? I'm gonna be quiet for a bit. I'll let her speak.
Now, 振り返ると、全てが夢だったんじゃないかと思うほどですが。でも、全てのことに改めて感謝の気持ちを伝えたいと思っています。これだけは私の本心です。
I don't know if you need me clapping, but yeah. Oh, that was really sweet. You mean my grades? This might sound a bit like I'm bragging, but it's all thanks to you regardless, Sensei. We know you place rank 1. Yeah! So I guess ranks are kind of like letter grades, I'm assuming? Or just a way to rank them, you know, literally. Thank you, Sensei. You really are the greatest thing that has happened in my life. Oh, what? That is so fucking... Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet, man. Holy shit. Really? You're just gonna end it off like that, bro? Ecclesia for those who don't disappear. Yo. If I wasn't streaming right now, I'd probably be like bawling my eyes out or something. Thank you for tuning in to the finale of reading Oratorio of the Days Gone By. Amazing fucking story. I'm so glad out of all the schools we got Arius as to get more coverage, which is something I was hoping for so long. I'm finally glad that we finished it. But yeah, let's go. That's all the story for now though. Just ignore the fact that I haven't played the prologue or like replayed it. Can we get some claps? Does it give a new name banner? Yeah, I think so. I'll check it out after that. As a note, there was a mini PV that before Volume EX came out, and in it you could see a new Arius student. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I'm pretty sure it was animated, but yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'll show off the name card, I guess, since it should be somewhere here. No? Where the heck is it? Up here? Yeah, I definitely missed it. Yup. Great fucking story. Oh, there's like 3 Subaru name cards. Probably the most out of like all the students. By the way, this has been my bio for the past 4 years I'm playing this game. You have the anime PV, yep. Happy Easter. Oh yeah, it is Easter. You guys want to see how many gifts I've been stacking? By the way, for Kazusa. Yup. Great volume. I'm glad. Since you guys are here and watching the stream live, or if you're watching the VOD, just know that I'm probably definitely gonna reread some stuff that I missed because I was reading on stream, and then probably make it into a video. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Something will come out of this volume for sure. The cafe is so messy, bro. Please, just ignore it, bro. It's a furniture store. It's just a furniture store, guys. See, my cafe too isn't as bad. I promise one day I'm gonna actually put real shit into my cafe and make it look nice, okay? Trust. I literally just need more furniture. 198 Momonotas? Look. Guys, go back to my last stream, check my Momonotas. I have gotten way better at doing my momos. I've been reading 1 per day. Look how many pyros I had last stream and look how many pyros I have now. See? I've been doing better, guys. I've been doing better. Thanks for reading. Got me to finally read it myself alone. Yeah, thank you, Terrence. You literally like hear you literally hear since the beginning of the stream. I appreciate you staying the whole stream despite me being really terrible at reading and stuttering a lot. But yeah, I did stop a lot as well to chat, but I really appreciate it. I really do. Same with everyone else. Thank you. If you're lurking, or if you chatted, thank you. I'm just gonna chat for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna end stream, because I have to wake up kind of early. So in regards to Deca, we probably saw I'm pretty sure we saw all prophets gathering in one place in PV6. Is that an official EN one? I don't remember because I literally could not watch it and I just totally forgot to go back to it. Because I was traveling. I entered a round 2 party chapter 8. I mean, yeah. If you want to go back, you can do as you please. Honestly I just want to thank you guys for reading along with me. And yeah, that tea party interaction was so funny though. He's got his bank restored. Yeah, I should have enough back for Fest. Don't worry, guys. I also need to read 1 Momo per day, then letting it become a Momo answer. Yeah, I've gotten better ever since the last stream. Ever since I obtained Magical Girl Reza, I've been reading 1 Momo per day. These are all the Momos I've been doing. Look, guys. Ever since wait, where the heck is? Yeah, here. This is like I read these. Like, I think I read like these 3 in a row, and then I read these 3 in a row, and then I read this one. Yoshimi Bands is really good though. I really like it. And then after Magical Reza, every day since then, I've been reading at least 1 Momotalk. Because I don't want it to stack up. Before, these past like 2 years I've been playing, literally I've been just having them stack. But now I'm getting to learn more about my students, which is good. I can watch a lot during work anyways. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I feel like VOD watchers, it might be really hard because I'm honestly really terrible with words, as you could tell. So yeah, I do appreciate it nonetheless. I guess any last minute discussion about the volume. Since it was spaced out between like I guess 3 weeks per, it kind of made me forget some things, because you know 3 weeks is enough to like do enough to forget about it. It leaves, I'm not gonna say it didn't like leave an impact at all, but it's just me forgetting because I have other responsibilities, you know. So I couldn't totally remember everything. I'm likely going to reread it on my own time because I like reading things and binging things like linearly, because I'm a person that waits for an anime to finish airing to watch it, because I don't want to have to wait, you know. That's like, spoilers are a thing, but it's not like I see that everywhere, right? Would have been better if it's 2 weeks. Yeah, there was events. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I'm gonna read the that event with Takane in it. I don't even know what it's called, but I know it's Red Winter and has Takane and Yakumo. So expect that in the next week. Yeah, I did that recently with Freerun because I know Freerun ended last week, Friday. Well, the final Freerun Season 2 Friday, and then I know we're having Season 3 in like I think it's October. Could be totally wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna read that. I did not read that much of this event actually. I totally forgot this is... Oh, no, it's already over. Also, I just noticed there's like a little mustache on the moon here. What the dog and Russian princess too. I want to pull for Yakumo, but I want to save up for Arius and K. I'm likely gonna save up for Arius and K anyways. I want Takane because she's cute and I like her live 2D. I literally know nothing about her outside of that. There should be like a prelude to that event that is coming up, but I literally just haven't read it. Yeah, I really want to pull for them, but sadly, no pyros. For me, I'm definitely getting Takane, Yakumo, Dimichiru. It's gonna hurt? Yeah, GG, bro. Those are really soon too. So yeah, I think Takane is like an Ojo-sama. I could totally see that from her character design. She has like the Ojo-sama cut. You know what's after Deka? Isn't there like an event? Isn't it that it's that like mystery event with Konoka and Rena and Tsubasa, the new girl from Millennium. Movie 6 you can spot Bina, fuck me, Kether, Chest, Kokma, Gebra, Tifereth, Yasad, and Malkuth. I'll name drop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those were already in the story, so. Takane is interesting. I won't spoil what she's like, though I do like her. The only thing I've seen of her is her design, and I do like all the things I've seen of her. She's very elegant looking, is what I say. Like, I definitely think she would pair well with like cherry blossoms or something. Millennium Sleepover event? That's right. Yeah. With Koyuki Pajama. Good night. Good night, Strider. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm gonna end stream in like the next 2 minutes, so don't worry. Yeah, there's Takane. Oh, we also have Chakma. Oh. Heavy armor Chakma. Whose birthday was yesterday? That was Wakamo. Funny Koyuki. I didn't actually read the Pajama event, so when that comes around, I'm gonna probably read it. Bye. Goodbye, Zeno. I should get better at reading events though. That's what I'm thinking. I think after I finish some stuff up with like school, I'm definitely gonna read more of my immortalized events that I just haven't read. Like, I really want to read this Hidden Ruins event. I already read Alabaster. Probably Get Set Go, the Magician one. And if you guys have like any recommendations, then I'll probably ask in my community post or something. The events have been slamming? Yeah. It's just a matter of like the amount of time I have, you know? Because like streams are a lot of my time, especially at the end of the day. The latest event in JPOC is an X-Files reference? Really? I gotta hear it. I don't think it's uploaded on the MO2 channel, unless it is already. I haven't read any of the immortalized events. This is April 5, Sukiya's birthday? Yo, can we get a happy birthday for Sukiya in the chat? Time, oh I know, soon, yeah. But don't worry, I'm definitely gonna stream the next event in the coming week, because I already have a time slot, sort of. Because I know I'm probably not gonna be able to read it like after it's gone. Oh, it is? I'll listen to it then. You know what the OST is called? Like what number it is? Oh, it's just literally the first one, probably. I thought they released multiple, there's just one. I want to hear this actually. Oh no, I've heard this. I like the stream. Hi, Resident. Thank you for 13 months, damn. It's really been that long since 1 year. Now you're 1 year and 1 month. I can kind of hear it. Karut said yes, it's a reference to that meme. He's probably not like legally allowed to say that. Like the actual name. That's funny. Happy Easter. Thank you, GZT Sensei. Oh yeah, happy Easter to you guys as well. Alright, if there's any last minute questions or comments, ask them now, because I'm gonna end stream in the next 5 minutes. I literally said 2 minutes last time, but like this is really like the last one, because I gotta go sleep. I still need to make a thumbnail for this event. Shit, let me actually download the image from the Twitter, because I literally just have a stretched image of Takane as the thumbnail. Before you end, can you play a Jane Remover song for the outro and get the whole stream taken down? Resident, are you available right now? Are you available? Are you? Can you call me right now? White gunner, yeah. Yes? Okay, wait. wait. I have a funny idea. Yo. We should duet a Jane Remover song so we don't get copyrighted.
Dude, it's like 2 a.m. bro. Okay, I'll try.
Okay, we could do like a short one. We could do a short one.
Alright, what do we do though?
I don't know. You pick.
Do we do music, baby?
Let's do it.
Do we like up it? What is it like? just sing the lyrics without the instrumental.
Yeah, for like 30 seconds or something.
Oh shit! I don't even know the lyrics. Wait, hold on. Isn't it just like B-A what?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, why did I pick this one? Okay, wait. I have the lyrics.
Okay.
Wait, how this delay's gonna be so bad.
No, I know, right? You want to start? Should I start?
You make the city so hot, you can't break my heart.
I'm thinking about
what could have been.
I might have loved you from the start. B-O-Y B-A-B-A-B-O-Y
B-A-B-Y. You make the city so hot, you can't break my heart. Oh, why?
I'm thinking about
what could have been.
I might have loved you from the start.
Dude, the delay is so shit, dude.
I don't want you to. Okay, we're done.
Wait, how does that? Okay, that's good.
All right, thank you. Listen to Music Baby by Jane Remover. It's a really good song. You guys should tap in.
That's a good song.
All right, good night, Resident. Thank you for doing this bullshit with me.
Yeah, of course. Good night.
Okay, that's it. That's all for sure. Yeah, it's literally like 1:30 a.m. and I have to celebrate Easter tomorrow. Yeah, tap into to Jane Remover. That's it, guys. I'm ending stream like that. That was terrible. No, that was awesome. What am I talking about? Shout out Resident. That sucks. All right, goodbye, guys. Thank you for tuning in, for real.